The
terrible.
motherfucking show, bitch.
I don't care what you approve of or don't. Suck it. I will speak haiku. You can't stop me, yo. I ain't got no sound bites, man. And you know this, man.
It's the veteran gamers.
But she's got a new hat.
Yeah, boy.
It's very strange what Eric
Switch
picks
that
like as a
console
sound
out
effect.
before you have to press repeat, yo.
So, ain't you guys gonna ask me about my hat?
Hello and welcome to episode 624 of the Veteran Gamers Podcast.
Yay, 624. Yes, this is going to be great. How's everybody?
Yeah, fine.
So, Duke speaking in haikus.
Yeah, he's distracting himself now. Doing
I have got
weird
problems.
stuff.
I need to
Yeah.
set up special challenges for me.
Okay.
Like,
See, why don't I
haikus aren't even like good. Like, I don't even enjoy
Well, it
listening
depends
to
on the haiku. You could make up a haiku if you wanted.
What's
make
the
it
best-
He may well know. He's just saying he's going to enjoy it, though.
What's the best haiku you've ever heard? Or, like, one of you,
I like the
found?
one from Murakami that I show my students at the start of every...
Oh,
actually,
yeah.
you know what? I take it back. I'm going to put my ego first because I can't remember that
God.
one specifically. First autumn. I mean, it's a good one. First autumn morning, the mirror I stare into shows my father's face. That's a great haiku.
I guess.
So that's from like 1870 or something. But I wrote a haiku that I'm very proud of.
Go on.
So that one's probably the best I've ever heard. But the one I wrote, I'm very proud of it. And it goes like this. Everybody ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
For those who don't know, haiku is 575. 5 syllables, 7 syllables, 5 syllables. Okay, so here's my favorite haiku I've ever written. It goes like this.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
I want to lose weight. I want to be healthier, except at mealtime.
Yeah.
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 I guess.
And that's the whole trick, you know?
See.
I mean, I do want to be healthier. I do want to lose weight. But when it comes time to eat, I'm like, nom,
I'm
screw
going to
it.
eat some crap
I'm gonna
because, let's
write-
be honest,
I'm going to write a haiku.
stuff
ahead, write a
that
haiku,
tastes
Chinny.
good, stuff that tastes good is always inevitably bad for you.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, look, I like
It's totally
broccoli.
true.
I like
Totally true.
oranges. I like bananas. Like, there are some healthy things that are tasty.
But, Duke, let me just put this to you. But,
Yes.
but, would you
but-
ever go, oh, God, I can't wait to eat some more broccoli?
That's the wrong way to think about it. The
Or
way to
would you
think about
go,
it is,
oh, I can't wait to eat some more chocolate? I'm just
well, I don't think
saying.
that's a healthy way to think about it. The way to think
Yeah,
about
but
it
that's
is,
how your brain works, isn't it? It doesn't go, oh,
that's not how my brain
broccoli."
works. The way my brain works is, I'm going to give myself some chocolate at these times, and I'm going to make myself eat some broccoli at
Yeah,
those
but
times.
you see, there's the problem. You're making yourself eat broccoli. Chocolate,
Well, of
you're just
course
going
I
to
am.
eat it.
Yeah, of course. But you can either make yourself eat some broccoli or you can not. Like, I make myself not smoke crack.
That's true, but this is what I'm saying to you, though. I'm saying, like, shit that tastes good is, you know, it's bad for you. Stuff
I-
that,
I'm not
like, you
disputing
make
that.
yourself eat tends not to be tasting that great, does it? You know, I'm just saying.
But I like broccoli. It's not, but it's not. Look, if the whole trick of life is occasionally restraining yourself from doing the thing
know,
you most
right,
want to do
here's
in that
the thing.
moment. If I always did exactly what I want to do in that moment, you think I'd be here right now talking to
the-
you?
Here's the other issue. It's
Long-term self-interest versus short-term self-interest. Go ahead.
Here's the other issue, though.
What's the other issue?
The only way to make broccoli taste good is by putting cheese sauce in it, and then what
No,
happens?
that's not true. No, I
It's
disagree.
totally true.
You
It's totally true.
Well, maybe I have a different palate than
Broccoli
you.
cheese
I like.
tastes way
I
better
like the
than
taste
plain
of
broccoli.
I like the taste of broccoli with a little butter, some salt and pepper. It's good.
See, cauliflower, put cheese on
Ugh,
it. it's
no,
fine.
cauliflower. Nothing is good. Cauliflower is a
Cheese,
garbage plant that should be thrown in the trash. You got it, Chinny? You've been working for like half an hour. You got your haiku done?
Fuck,
you-
I
are you-
can't read.
What
you
what
doing-
takes so long, Chin?
You know what?
should have it finished now.
I'm
Let's
looking
hear
at
this
him.
haiku. I
I'm
just
looking
wrote
at
one
him.
while I was yelling at you.
I'm looking at him. He looks like he's working out a really difficult maths problem.
Yeah, he is. That's what a
There he
haiku
is.
is. I'll tell you what, Stu. You're going to talk a lot of smack. Why don't you write one or come up with one
All
off the top
right,
of your
no,
head?
I'm not.
At least
I
he's
don't do
taking
what
on the
I'm told.
challenge then.
Oh,
leaning
I'm
into the
told.
mic.
I'm not
Sorry,
your
everybody.
fucking puppet.
All right, while he's doing that, let's come
My
up with a story
favorite
time.
time. It's story time.
So it's nearly
Uh,
Christmas. So
I got
you're
4 days
excited.
left this week of school. Everybody, somebody on Twitter was like, my deepest sympathies to those of you who have to go in Monday or Tuesday, Monday and or Tuesday next week. And I was like, actually, somebody else beat me to it on the mentions, but they were like, motherfucker, I got to go until Thursday. And they were like, what? What? How is that legal? I'm like, yeah, me too.
Legal? How is it legal? I'm going to
Well, they were
your
joking.
ass.
They
Sue
were
your
joking.
ass.
I mean,
Make me
but,
go
you know,
in.
we do get off. I mean, everybody gets off at Christmas. Yes, Chinny, go ahead. Let's hear it.
Go on,
575.
Chinny.
Everybody
Let's
count
hear it.
along.
Hear
Make
it,
sure
Chinny.
he's
Better be
obeying
good.
the rules.
Better be
I
good.
have a blue light. Duke and Stu are arguing.
Is that it?
He's
Right.
still on the third line.
Haikus are shitty.
Yes.
I like it. I like it.
It's beautiful. Well done,
Thank you.
Chinny. We love it.
Thank you. Thank you.
He writes what he knows.
He does indeed.
Which is
write
why it
what
took
he
so
knows.
long.
Indeed. Yeah, well, you know, it's all right. But it takes a little while. But once you get going, once you get started, you will write
Fucking
haikus
hell.
Oh my god.
all day without meaning to.
Oh,
There you go. 5 seconds.
Wow. Right, I'm going to do the British thing.
I mean,
Chinny.
But hang on a second. The other thing is
Shut
that
up,
I've
Duke.
been doing.
There you go. That's the
I'm
British
just telling
thing.
you one more thing about haikus. Calm down. Jeez. Stu is so upset. What is your
fucking
problem,
Duke.
Stuart? Why you
Haiku.
got such beef?
Too
Anyway,
high.
Susan in the chat
I've
has
been
written a haiku.
You can stick
Oh,
your
sweet.
haiku up your
Read it.
ass.
Veteran gamers,
Yes.
their podcast is fabulous. That's
She's
why
lying.
I listen.
You can-
All
Yeah.
right. Thank you
We'll
so
take
much.
it. We'll totally take
Yay.
it. Else,
That's great.
Also in the chat
Um,
is Lord, who's had his booster, but he feels really bad.
The
I
Duchess had
think
her
that's
booster
up to
today.
all of us.
Hope you feel
Yeah.
good. Sumu
Yeah, I
says
feel better, dude.
that he loves broccoli. So
There you go.
Yay, broccoli.
We
So
all
the other
like a
thing
bit
that I
of
was going to say about
broccoli.
haiku is
Not.
I've been teaching my students how to do it for like 10 years. So longer than that, 20 years really. So you know, I've practiced a lot over the years. So, you know, Chinny
He's an
would
expert. He
school
can
me-
just
Yeah,
piss him
exactly.
out.
Stu would school me at cooking. Chinny would school me
Yeah.
at video production. I'll school
Exactly.
you at haikus.
Exactly.
There you go.
Yeah. Anyway, Chinny, I'm going to do the very British thing. Are you ready for Christmas? Are you ready?
yeah,
Yeah. Have you got the presents wrapped? Are you all done?
everything's wrapped.
Oh, that's pretty good. I haven't wrapped nothing.
I bought everything.
It's Christmas time in Hollis, Queens. Mom's cooking chicken and collard greens, rice and stuffing, macaroni and cheese, and Santa put gifts under Christmas trees.
I bought
Yeah,
everything-
copyright strike right there.
I bought everything in November.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Wrapped it. Yeah, I've got this thing about Christmas and buying things early because one year I didn't do it.
But you didn't buy anyone anything?
Until like Christmas Eve.
Oh, I thought you meant generally you just didn't buy nothing.
No, and I felt awful. Do you know what I mean? I remember buying everything at Christmas Eve, and I felt awful, like just the worst person in the world. I felt so shitty. And
what did you end up with crap presents?
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, and like
Here's some gift vouchers.
here's a
and
picture
book that I
frame
got
with
off
some
my
white
shelf.
people in it, and you know, I just felt really bad, and I'm really serious about how shit I felt. Like I just felt the worst, and
You hang on to that feeling to avoid
and I
making the
hang
same
on to
mistake
that
again.
feeling, going, I never ever.
That's the-
I remember at the time going, I'm never ever going to do that again. That's
So
that's
let
really
me
bad.
ask you this: so when that happened, was it because you just couldn't be asked, or was it?
Yeah, I
that
just sort of
something
put it
came up?
off, and you know,
Oh.
before
Tell
then I'd
yourself
always,
you have plenty of time. you
yeah, I've
don't
got
really
plenty of
put any
time,
grief.
and then Christmas Eve, and I'm just buying shitty stuff.
That's me in grades every semester. I
Wow.
need to work on it. That's me
I don't
right
think-
now.
I don't
I've-
think you should be saying
I don't need to
that.
grade anything.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
I
not
don't know
bothered
what to
about
tell
these
you.
grades.
I got to
I'll
get my
just-
head
yeah.
right for actually teaching
B.
the
I
performance
don't
part
know.
of teaching.
C. No, that'll do.
No, I don't.
A
I'm not that
plus.
bad. I'm just saying, like, I end up with this huge stack at the end of the semester. I can't.
Oh, I
put
thought
as
you
many
meant you
comments.
just like, but then you gave shitty grades. You know what I mean?
No, I have integrity, man.
I was just saying. Well, Chinny
Yeah.
buy shitty presents.
But I'll tell you,
so-
I don't- actually,
bought.
the only gifts I really buy on Christmas are from my mom, and she said this year she doesn't want anything. She wants me to donate to charity, so I ain't got nothing to buy for nobody.
Donate to charity.
Whoop,
Wow.
whoop.
I bought So we do Secret Santa in both families. So Christmas shopping's even easier this time now because
Yeah, sure.
you have to buy a couple. You have a £50 limit, so you buy a couple of things for one person in Tara's family. Then I buy a couple of. We got another Secret Santa in my family, so I've done those. I buy Tara a couple of things. But I always said to Tara, don't buy me anything crazy. Just buy me something little, whatever. It doesn't matter. And then what I do is I treat myself.
Treat yourself. Have you done the treat yourself thing?
I have.
Oh, are you allowed it
treat
now, or do you
yourself
have to
to?
wait till Christmas
I
Day?
fucking am allowed it now. Yeah.
Is that the blue light? Is that what you treated yourself?
Not the
Yeah.
blue light. No, for the audio listeners, I've. Got
I think. Can I guess?
I
guess?
Well, let me finish what I was saying.
All
Yeah,
right.
really.
I've got an RGB light in my office now, so I can change the color.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, go on.
So
But
Stu.
that wasn't the treat. You have other treats.
Yeah. Can I guess now? Can I guess?
Yes.
Should you have a green light in your room by any chance?
Maybe.
Hey, now it's green.
That
That movie has been approved. Ha! Get it? Green
Green
light.
light.
There you go. There you go.
So yeah, I've bought myself an Xbox Series X.
Series X.
Hey-oh.
I have. It is still in the box, but I've opened it.
You've had a look inside. have
I've
you?
opened it and gone. I'm not going to deal with that today.
Yeah, I can't be asked. And then
But it's really not very urgent to play it because
Xbox ain't got
again, May next year, he might actually remove it from the packaging.
Maybe.
why? What's in
maybe.
May next year? Or are you just
Just-
talking about like?
No,
in
generally
yeah.
it takes
Oh.
forever, doesn't he?
I
To
didn't know if there was some
get
game
stuff
coming
out
out
of
on
box.
This
May
isn't
of
this
next
isn't
year.
new though. Like when I was a kid, my dad used to tell me that like I never woke up for Christmas morning. 'cause I was
Really?
yeah. So like
Wow.
one year.
Wow.
One,
What
I
kid
think I've
doesn't
said this
do that?
before on the show. You know those pool tables that you get as a kid where it's like a tennis table and like a air hockey
Yeah,
table,
You
right?
just keep putting stuff
So
on top
I
of
had
it.
one of those, a Fisher Price one. I loved it, right? And I had it for Christmas. I knew I was getting it because I asked for it, and they got so bored of waiting for me that my brother and my dad set it up as I woke I woke
Wow.
up, and I woke up to them
Damn.
playing table tennis on it. So
We got you this. Wait your turn.
yeah, so they couldn't wait.
That is
so they
funny.
Had to, yeah.
So that reminds
Yeah,
me, I wanted to
can't
ask you about
blame
your
'em.
Secret Santas on your families. Like, when I've done Secret Santas at workplaces, you fill out a little form that's like, "Here's what I like." Do you have that in your families, or
Really?
do you just have? Do you have to know what the people? Yeah, because otherwise people get you all sorts of horrible
Well,
shit. That
that's
you
the
don't
whole
want.
point.
No, but not like it. Not the form of
That's
like, get
like-
me this. No, wait a minute. Let me finish.
Here's a
what-
list of
damn it.
things I'd like.
Stuart,
Stu, you've got to accept that people do things differently.
listen. It's not like I want you to buy me this. It's like, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite genre of book or whatever? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like pointing people in the
Yeah.
general direction.
So just to correct you there, we do that, right? But they literally go, I want this, and this.
That's not very secret.
So
is it?
look at my Amazon wish list.
Yeah. And what I do on purpose, they all shout at me for this. Like Tara's family shout at me for this. But what I
Yeah.
do, I don't put anything.
Oh, wow.
Because like,
so you
No,
want
that's
to
the
see
best
how
way. They
well they
should
can
know
guess
you.
what you
So
want.
They
last
should
year-
know you.
last year, my Secret Santa in Tara's family was Rena, who is my brother-in-law's girlfriend, right? And she just posted in the family group, I want this dressing gown and these pajamas. And I was like, all right. So I just
Wow.
bought them straight away as soon as she
Yeah.
posted.
Makes your life easier.
And I was like,
And
hey,
everybody know, and they know that they'll like what they get. Now,
Yeah.
you're right, Stu. If I buy you something based on what I know about you, and I happen to do a really good job, that is a very nice feeling.
That's
but
better.
how many times have you
Better.
gotten gifts from people who took a guess and really missed the mark?
I got a Secret Santa from work.
Occasionally, but you just
Uh,
accept it. You accept it, don't you? You just
I
go,
don't
yeah.
accept no shitty gift.
My
Go ahead,
secret,
Chinny.
we had a Secret Santa at work as well.
Look, dude, we
Yeah.
know what you were like with your bike, so I'm not surprised.
Well, yeah, exactly. They should have asked me what I wanted instead of trying to guess. Go ahead.
So the
Chat.
Secret Santa
You-
at work,
Secret Santa at work,
I'm
yeah.
gonna go get that present because I said I
Okay.
would read it on the show.
Is it a haiku?
No, it's better.
Somebody
So-
wrote you a little shitty 3-line poem.
So I'm gonna go get my Secret
Go
Santa.
get it.
present.
Yeah,
Go
you
get
do
it.
that. I'll ask Stu a question meanwhile.
Go on.
Stu,
Yeah.
you believe, I assume, that you are really good at guessing what people want and like using what
No.
you know about them. Oh,
Kind
so
of.
it's the way to give
I
gifts.
try my
but you-
best. I try my
but-
best, man.
So, what was the best gift you ever gave? I don't know if I've ever asked you this.
I don't know. Flipping out. That's a tough question.
Yes,
I'm
it
on the
is.
spot
But-
here.
but
Oh,
what I'm
I'll tell you.
saying
I'll
is,
tell
like-
you. I'll tell you.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'll tell you.
Yes. Tell me.
When Kay was 40,
Yes.
I got her a Paul Smith swirl purse, and she properly cried.
Yay.
Like
And what the hell is a
full-on
Paul Smith swirl purse?
a very fancy purse.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
So a designer
Even I
purse.
just learned the word for purse on Duolingo today in Spanish, and I can't remember.
There you go.
Oh,
but
wait,
it's
wait,
not
wait,
like a
wait.
hand because you call purses handbags, don't you? Whatever.
No, we call them purses.
Oh, okay.
Falda?
No. I mean, like a purse in America is like a proper bag, isn't it? Is that right?
Well, I mean, I think what you call a purse, we call a clutch.
Maybe
Perhaps.
it's
Is it-
it's
is it
even
smaller?
smaller than that. Smaller than that.
Smaller than a clutch? What are you talking about?
Yeah,
How big
yeah.
is a? Hold up your hands to show me how big a purse is.
About that big.
When you think of a purse, that's a clutch.
No, it's about that big. A clutch is like a handbag without a strap on.
Well, then
A purse is like
anyway.
yay big. It's tiny.
I don't know anything
About
about
the size
handbags
of a
with
wallet.
strap-ons.
About the size
Chinny,
of a wallet.
he's talking
you know?
about strap-ons.
Good for him. So,
Just
so
strap it on.
my Xbox came with an extra controller,
Oh, right, okay.
Yes.
so I'm never going to open that.
What?
But here's my actual Xbox, by the way. I brought it up.
Oh,
Here it
okay.
is. Here it is.
Nice, nice.
Ooh, very
like-
nice.
I do
Very nice.
like the packaging on this.
Okay, why is that?
Oh, yeah.
There
See,
it
I
is.
like a good package.
What?
You
It's
know,
black
mate.
with some stuff inside. I don't think I understand
Oh,
what's
I like
important.
how things
But
open.
it's just good, Duke. There it is.
I
That's-
guess.
that's
Okay.
it.
Sure.
You know what,
See?
though?
Looks like lovely.
You know what though? Sorry about that.
I'm so sorry the audio listeners can't see this
You know
because
what,
it's
though?
hilarious.
He's holding up an Xbox.
Yes, with
You know
with his
what?
head behind the box.
It's fucking heavy, man.
Oh yeah, they're weighty. Them things.
They're so heavy.
They are. They are weighty.
I might open it on the show live.
Open it. Rig it up. Start
I'm
playing
not
some
gonna rig
games or
it up,
something.
Don't be fucking mental.
You might actually have something to talk about.
So
All right, I think we're done with this story
Oh,
time.
no, I
given
haven't.
how
No,
we're not
no,
actually
no, no.
telling
It's not
stories.
I haven't
finished,
actually
not
showed you
finished
my
yet,
Secret
it's not
Santa.
No, I
Oh,
haven't even
right,
done
go
that.
ahead.
So
But
my
you didn't-
Secret
Hey,
Santa.
I'll tell you
is-
what, Chinny.
Just
That's
you're
the-
wasting all this time
that's the-
holding up Xboxes.
That's the best Secret Santa ever. An Xbox
I know,
Series
yeah.
X, flipping X.
So-
Is it
so-
though? I mean,
So
Uh,
I'm gonna use this book throughout the show. This week.
oh God.
okay.
Um,
Ooh, it's
and
a book? Nerd.
It's a book called The Little Book of Profanities. So
Oh, sweet.
Oh.
Big head like this bookie book.
You
Like
see,
lots
that's a
of-
good Secret Santa right there, Duke.
right. So it's for
Yeah,
example,
I agree.
I've just sort of flicked to a random page here,
Yeah.
and this one
Yeah.
is Dickosaurus. All right. a person who screws up a big dick, literally and figuratively.
Yeah.
So, bloody hell,
All
this
right.
game is an absolute. It pulled a Dickosaurus on me, right? That would be-
Sometimes we're mad, we say words that are bad.
So I can. What about this one? I'll use this in
Go on,
context,
go on.
right?
Go on, do another one.
Right. Stu's been an absolute spunk trumpet.
Wow. that is a phrase right there. That is.
It is a good phrase.
You know, I swear a lot, right? So my secret.
Yeah, and you want to
Santa-
mix it up. You want to make it creative.
And I don't. Just so you know, I don't change at work. Like, you know, I don't really have a work mode. So,
Oh yeah, that must be nice.
So, well, I do, I suppose, if I'm in front of customers. But
Right,
if I'm
exactly. You
if
can't
I'm in
be
the
that way in front of
office,
clients.
basically, I'm
Yeah.
the same in the office as I am now. So I swear.
David Brent is what you see. David Brent is what you
I
get.
swear a lot. It's it's just good vibes. Just good vibes.
See, they know you too well, Chinny. There, you see, that's
Yeah, there
knowing
you
you
go.
well.
Okay, I don't know what that is. So
But see, that's the
Do you
other
know
thing
what
is that
any
like
of this stuff
you,
is?
you've got. See, that's the thing. A lot of them are probably made up with like. There's only like 7 words you can't
what do
say
you
on
mean?
TV, as George Carlin
Chode
said.
gobbler.
What? See, that's not actually. I don't know. Is chode a word you can't say? on TV?
Yeah, chode is a small penis.
There you go.
Well,
there you go.
I don't know if that's
usually-
as well known. But anyway, here's the point I was going to make.
Fuck you,
Is
jizz
that-
wipe.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's
Um,
I like it. These.
You have your work, Chinny, is like what, 10 people?
Yeah.
So it's easy to know people. If I get paired up with somebody on the other side of the school, I don't know anything about them.
That is true.
have to-
No, I
just
do
have to
appreciate
That's
Yeah,
true. They
that.
could be an
Yeah,
absolute shit
yeah.
biscuit.
Yeah, they could.
Shit biscuit, yeah.
Yeah, they could.
If it was just the people in my pod, I see them every day. There's 6 of us. That would be one thing.
So they've
Yeah,
got a
maybe
word
you
like,
should-
so
yeah.
dildo in here, right?
What?
You know. So
Yes.
dildo, a non-vibrating rubber sex toy for insertion into the body,
Yes.
or a woeful and absurd person.
I've never heard it that way, but
Janice,
okay.
don't just stand there like a dildo. Help me get the bags out the car. Is the,
I like the
I
fact
ain't
there's
trying to play my
examples
games with no deal though.
So there's one
of
here,
how to use it.
and Stu, you'll probably know what this means, but I don't
Go
know.
on. I may or may not. Who knows?
So clunge.
Clunge, yes, that's a
Do you know
very.
what clunge is?
I
a
do
very
not. It makes me think of
famous
Splunge from Monty
in-betweeners-
Python.
In-betweeners,
Clunge is
line.
a
Clunge.
well lubricated vagina,
Yeah.
and
Great.
the context here
Wow.
says, "I love a good wet clunge, don't you,
Oh
Grandma?"
my god! Wow.
Ballin'.
This has gone down a very deep hole very quickly.
Some are traditional. Some are traditional.
Deep hole.
Twat.
Twat. Yes, or twat.
Yeah,
I guess
twat.
I'll say.
Twat.
Twat.
Don't
Twat.
act like a twat,
Yes.
son.
Yeah.
Right.
Shall
Welcome
we
to the
talk
Veteran
about
Gamers
game?
Podcast, where we
Yeah.
read books out loud.
Well, we will read swear words out loud.
Yeah, well.
So
and
I'm going to
definitions
use
and
these throughout the
context.
show and do.
Oh,
I want you to
God.
play some sort of noise when you think I've used one. Okay.
I will. I
if
will
you can
play
spell it.
the
I
office
don't know
horn
what-
sound every time I think you've used one.
I don't know what tells me this, Chinny, but I think we might know.
So
You shit biscuit.
Yeah.
and also, if you notice that my arms have just tripled in size, it's because I'm lifting this fucking Xbox up. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a big
is fucking
Xbox.
one of the words.
Big.
Now,
Right.
Is that it? Oh no. Okay.
Where are you going? Story time's over, isn't it?
Yeah, let's video games. God.
What you been playing? I want to know what you played. What you been playing? Oh, that's the easiest, laziest way to do a haiku is to have the same line first and last.
Oh, jeez.
are
Hey,
both 5
shit
syllables.
biscuit. Have you got the wheel?
Yeah, I can get the wheel up.
Can you get a wheel up, spunk trumpet?
There you go, I'm spinning it. I'm
Come on, you
spinning it.
jizzwad. Get it up.
Oh, it's me.
The easiest way to do profanity or to try to be creative is to take a well-known curse word and then mix it with any other noun.
Pretty true. It's completely
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, you fuck mic, like
Yeah,
fuck
you-
microphone, like I'm just
You
looking at my
wank
microphone.
banker. There you go. That works.
Yeah, that's not yeah, it
You-
rhymes
you-
even.
You fucking.
Oh,
Just
Chitty, you're
trail
rubbish at
off
this.
also.
Get your
Say
book
a
out.
curse word and then trail off.
No, it's not that hard.
You shit
Go ahead, Chinny, are you going
shit
first?
Coaster. Right.
Come on.
Okay.
Come on, you knob trotter.
Okay. All right.
You told me to do this.
All right. I
You're
feel
gonna
for the
regret
person trying
telling
to
me
listen
you
to
sound
this
effective.
while going to sleep. Do you know what I mean? Jesus Christ.
Wake up! Listen to us. Don't doze off. You won't know where you were when you fell asleep. There needs to be something that we can attach to our phones, so it's like as soon as I go to sleep, stop playing the podcast.
Oh.
Cool.
Anyway, Chinny, what have you actually played? Have you actually played anything?
I have played Mafia.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. What are you thinking so far then?
It's good.
Isn't it good?
It's
good,
good.
isn't it? Is it good?
Good.
Apart from that driving. Oof.
Isn't it nice to play a game where it's just linear? Do you know what I mean? It's
And you
just like,
shoot people in
it's
the
just
face.
straight as a die. You know what I mean? It's not like there's 17 missions and you can go where you want. Like none of that. It's just like here's a mission, do the mission,
Yeah.
shoot the
Kill
guy.
this.
Be the
Kill these
mission.
people.
It's really, I suppose, I really appreciate how well made it is. You know, the game
The
itself.
story's good. The,
the
story's
story's-
pretty
I mean,
good.
it is.
It's classic, you know. It's classic.
It's a
of
classic
course.
mafia story. Hey, the fucking guys, get the fuck, you know, fucking
I'm walking here.
Yeah, fucking walking here. Go to fucking Vinny. He's got the guns. You know, he's got the fucking guns. You know, it's all that stuff, but it's so well done. I mean, it is exactly what people wanted the GTA remakes to be. You know, like the.
Oh,
I mean,
did a jizz biscuit themselves if it had been like that.
I'm not doing it anymore. By the way.
so like, you know, the graphics are good. I mean, they're close to like what current games are, I suppose. You know, it's probably like a game from like 2-3 years ago, sort of graphic level. But nothing's been sacrificed. I even watched like comparisons of like what the old game was like compared to the new one, and they basically just remade it. You know, with the GTA games, they reused animations. They reused voice, voice recordings and things like that.
Yeah.
This
They were
is,
basically lazy.
This is brand new. This is like
Yeah.
they must have made the game for Mafia 2 and gone, well, we'll just do it in Mafia 1 as well or something. I don't know. But like they've remade it. I watched scenes. Like there's a scene where a guy gets sort of like in a car crash with a mafia boss, and then the mafia boss picks him up. And I watched the old version of this scene, the 2001 version of this thing, and it's completely differently animated. The voice acting is completely different. So they just remade it. The whole game's remade it. I suppose it's not a complete. You're not starting from scratch, are you? Because you've got the mission structures, you've got the world, you've got the direction, you've got the story, you've got the concepts all there. But they still have to remake it, and it's very impressive. I'm not that far into it. I'm about chapter 6 or 7 or something like that.
Oh,
The chapters are getting a bit beefier now. They're very quick at the start, but they seem to get a little bit more drawn out. And there's one where I was in sort of like like a funeral, I think.
All right. No, well, you're quite a way in there.
I suppose so. Yeah, you start off in a kind of a gentleman's club, and you have to murder the manager. And the way you go up to him, and I thought you had to like it was kind of Hitman. Do you know what I mean? Where you had to like watch him and
secret a bit about it.
Yeah, like watch him and say like, where's he gonna go? Am I gonna kill him? But
Now, sorry, is this just a visual update, or they changed the gameplay at all as well?
They changed the game.
Oh, everything's changed.
Yeah.
So it's a complete remake. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you play this Mafia game, and you would think this is straight out of like
brand new.
Yeah,
brand new,
like,
pretty much.
But the manager, I thought, I'll follow him or something, but he just stood in the bar. He didn't do anything. Right, he just stayed in the same place. So you have to kill him in front of everybody, but like you go up to him and you press B to like kill him, and I thought it was just gonna stab him like like a usual sort of takedown, but because it's like the game knows that you're gonna do like this is the first time you're gonna kill somebody like without anybody knowing, it just goes up to him like a proper mafia guy and goes, Mr. Giletti or whatever his fucking name is, and he goes, yeah, and he goes, so and so sends his regards, bam, and you feel like, and it feels like a proper hit, and it was so cool, and I was like, oh, that's really good, like the way they didn't have to do that at all, but it's got nice.
You could tell. I was just gonna say, you could tell it was almost like a labor of love.
Yeah.
They did this and they properly like everything.
It's like
what I mean?
They
how good can we make it?
I don't know, but like I imagine the people that did this are because people move on, don't they? So the people that made the original Mafia probably don't work at 2K no more. Maybe some of them do, some of them don't. But I imagine the people that made Mafia 3 really appreciate like the Mafia series. It's not a series that like it's not massively popular, but it's got a big fan base. It always seems to do well, and I imagine they just had a lot of fun going back to the first one and going, let's do that first one justice and let's make more people play that first one. I'm glad they did. It's a great remake. I'm really enjoying it. Mafia 1, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, those sorts of games are the best remakes. Are the ones that are so old you barely remember them, and if you did play them at the time, they were a bit janky or whatever.
Yeah.
And then to remake them in such a way that they feel really cool to play, like Resident Evil 2. You know what I mean? I've never played the original Resident Evils.
No.
The first one I played was 4 or 5, possibly 5 even.
Resident Evil, yeah, the original Resident Evil 2 is like, it plays so different to the remake. It's just
a
different game. Yeah.
So it is great to see these, and I wish there'd be more of them. And
I wish they did that to GTA. But...
Not the GTA remakes, which aren't even a remake. They're just a touch-up. It's barely a touch-up. But hey ho, they'll do what they'll do to try and get the cash cow going, and they're not that bothered. Spin the wheel, I guess.
Spin it.
Oh,
spin the wheel. Who's he going to land on?
Spinning it. Oh, well. Okay, the wheel's broke.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Right. Jesus Christ.
I'm pressing the button.
And nothing's happening.
Geez.
Nothing
Well,
happened.
just flip a coin between me and Stu. Stu then.
Yeah. Just pretend.
You know what? You should go, Stu, because you probably have more
Oh, I
than
spin
one
it.
game.
It's
and I
working
only...
now.
It's working now. It's
never mind.
working now.
Duke.
Oh, there you
Duke.
go.
Hey,
Duke,
how about that?
That's you.
All right. So here's the thing. I've had a heck of a week. I played a lot of Rocket League. I didn't play any Borderlands. I'm frustrated because I want to be done with that game, and like part of me is like, I don't want to put another 2 hours into it, but whatever. I should do it. I should just get it over with. I want to be done, so I should get done. But in the meantime, I played a little Railway Islands.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, this is a puzzle game. You have this hex grid and all these pieces on the map, and there's like train tracks, and you have to get your train to go to all of the 3 stations on the map by swapping the pieces and rotating them around. And at first it was fun, but a good puzzle game will add a new wrinkle every now and then, right? This game doesn't do that. It changes the seasons as you go through the levels. So, okay, now I got into winter.
Oh, I remember this.
Fine.
This is like that hex grid railway game. Yeah, I remember this. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. sorry.
And the problem is that instead of making it more interesting by including a new like mechanic in the game, what they do is they give you certain pieces that have like 3 directions coming into one, and then the line will indicate where the track points. So you have to try to figure out, okay, when it goes across it the first time, it'll be going straight, and then it'll switch to the right side. So you need to have the train coming in from the right side the next time it goes across that piece, and then it'll go to the left side, and then you need to make sure it's coming in the left side. And so it becomes this thing of like you have to try to predict what's going to happen, and it's just like, I don't know, especially when it puts numbers on the screen, because then it says, okay, you have to it'll go, okay, let's say it can either go straight or to the right. Yeah. The first time you go through, it'll go straight, and then it'll go to the right. But if there's a 2 above it, it'll go to the right twice before it goes back to straight. So it's like you end up making these loops, and then you have to figure out how many times is it going to go around the loop, and then it'll go back to going straight. And it just wasn't fun. It wasn't interesting. It just became this annoying guessing game.
Oh, dear.
And I uninstalled it. I was like, you know what?
Oh, no.
This is not worth my time. And where is it? Oh, it's under Chinny.
I just want to say, f this game. I'm done.
So I uninstalled it.
It's gone.
Yeah. Now
That's it.
I can talk about my next one since that didn't take very long, or I can wait for part 2. After
I say
Stu
talk
goes.
about it.
Yeah, talk about it. Go for it.
Okay. So I uninstalled it, and I was like, you know what? Fortunately, there was another kind of puzzly game that was up on sale this week called Wild True Learn brackets.
Now, I'm looking at this game.
This is right up your alley,
And
Chinny.
I don't like it.
Jesus.
It makes me think that
Just by
you've put the
looking at
wrong link in and you've done a tutorial on flowcharts.
Building a computer. Yeah, right. Well, that's the thing, is that it is basically, it's not just a game about flowcharts. It's a game about, hi, Ian Williams. It's a game about flowcharts that are very, very picky. So it is a programming game. It's trying to teach you about how machine learning works. Right. And
Stu's just seen what it is.
I'm just looking at this, right? And I'm like, I get that you like these things, people must like these things, but how is this enjoyable? It's like being at school. Why would I want to play a game that makes me feel like I'm studying something?
I don't know what to tell you.
Fuck that shit, man. I want
but
to
it
enjoy
said-
myself.
Here's the funny thing. It
Oh.
said, like, do you want to continue where you left off? And I was like, what? Left off? I never played this game before. What are you talking about? Maybe I did a demo at some point. I don't remember, but
Yeah, you must have
anyway,
done.
the most annoying thing right away was that the music was playing, and I was like, and it's like kind of poppy, groovy, like, and I'm like, no, I have music that I play when I do like HTML coding, or like sometimes when I'm grading papers. Like, let me play my glitchy mix with, you know, the Black Dog and early Aphex Twin and stuff. Come on. Let me turn the music off. But I couldn't turn it off right away. Later on in the game, it gives you access to the options. And I was so desperate to get to the options, I kept hitting escape. I skipped part of the tutorial.
Just a
And I was
minute.
like,
Whoa, just a minute.
Whoa.
So you've got a game that makes you study stuff, And then it won't
kinda.
even let you change the options until
Well,
you've
not right
seeded
away.
stuff.
Yeah,
What
exactly.
the
You have to get through a
fuck?
couple of things. Yeah, it was
Ian
weird.
Williams in the
But
chat
anyway.
says, "Hello, how's things? What's this nonsense that Duke's been playing?" I feel like you could say that every week.
Every week.
Yeah, really. That's just a good canned comment. Yeah. So first of all, okay, you have like your room where you live, right? And you every time you buy, like you can occasionally you get money by doing different programs, and then you can use that money to buy like a plant for your apartment or whatever. And so over the course of the game, you have different plants in the corner of the screen. Then you buy hardware for your computer, and you can see, you know, it's got new lights on it or whatever, bigger hard drive or whatever it is. You have a cat, and you can buy like hats and things for your cat. Now this isn't real money. This is all fake money, right? But it's cute because I was like, okay, I've done a few jobs. I want to buy a new hat for my cat. I clicked on it and it said, but instead of buy the hat, it said get a cat. And I was like, what? So
you didn't even have a cat already.
Well, but there is one in the room. And I was like, what is this? So I clicked on get a cat. It took me to some website where it's like, sign up for this. And I was like, no, I'm not signing up for anything. But don't worry, because later on, I was able to get a hat for my cat. So I don't know why it took me
click
there
on
for the
this
first two.
and give us your sign-in information for Steam.
Oh, good afternoon, sir. We just need a little bit of information on your sort code. Anyway, but the other thing that's very cool about this game is that I will say this about it in terms of the external links. You do a thing where it's like, okay, this is, you know, sort of a very basic version of designing a self-driving car. And then it's like, click here if you'd like to read more about this technology. And it'll take you to a article or a blog post that talks about how the actual AI process works. And that's kind of nifty. If you really want to study, you really want to learn about it, like, okay.
I don't even know what to say anymore.
For a programming, so the basic idea is you have inputs on the left and you have outputs on the right, and you have to decide which subroutines in the middle you want to use in order to get the stuff from the left to the right. And so on the left, you might have like circles and squares, right? And of 3 different colors. And on the right side, you want your circles up top and you want your squares at the bottom, and maybe you can have either color, and on the bottom you just want the blue ones or whatever. So you have to sort through all the stuff basically and get it over to the right. And there's a certain accuracy you have to hit. There's a certain number of them you have to hit. And then you can get a gold medal, a silver medal, or a bronze medal. It's so
I'm looking at it
game,
and I don't even understand what you're even supposed to be doing.
Well, you're.
What about
moving the
you,
stuff from the
Chinny?
left
Chinny,
to the
are you
right.
looking
I
at
mean, I
this
could
and
explain it
understanding
again,
what
but I
you're
don't think I'm
supposed
gonna be able to do better than that.
No, I don't think you can.
I couldn't.
So anyway,
go
ahead.
Yeah, I couldn't give a fuckle doodle do.
That's a pretty good word. I like it. Well done.
For the audio
but
listeners,
there are-
for the audio, let me try and visualize this.
I don't even know what to say.
So you've got imagine like
Paint a mental picture.
imagine like a screen that would I don't know, give you a coma if you looked at it, right? So like it's got a grey background, boxes, and it's like flow charts, and the left
Lines
is like,
going everywhere.
There's like a box that says a red box that says 25, and a green box that says 30, and then a blue box that says 20. And I'm guessing, and Duke, just hold off 1 second. I'm guessing that you have to sort those boxes into the correct destination at the from left to right. To do that,
Top left wants all the different color boxes.
They're gonna
the one below
flow,
it wants only red and blue.
They're gonna flow into like these boxes, and then you got to design a box that sorts this flow out and separates it and puts it into the. That's what I'm guessing. It's basically programming, and I guess the reason why this can be satisfying, it's satisfying to organize things. This taps into the OCD of just packing things away, and that, you know, what's that unpacking game? Was it unpacking? Was it called Unpacking?
Yeah, unpacking.
It's the same. Unpacking. It's the same brain like.
It's
tick.
the same basic idea,
It's
right? Put
just
things
like
where they
this-
belong.
But like this one looks like a spreadsheet.
It's much more
whereas-
sophisticated.
Whereas the other one looks like quite attractive and like a video
Right.
game.
See, there's a difference. In unpacking, you drag the stuff from one place to where it belongs. In this game, you have robots doing it, and you basically have to program the robots how to put things where they belong.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
a lot of people get satisfaction from these kind of things.
Hey, SLH says I love this. I love a nice flow chart.
So have you ever played Factorio? Because that's basically
yeah, and that's great because that feeds scratch the same kind of itch. Yeah, this is cheaper. I've been waiting for Factorio to get cheap, and it never goes on sale, so I'm gonna be waiting forever. I played the demo, and it was great. The problem with it, well, first of all, the workspace is nice and open, and you can actually zoom out, which is nice because eventually you get a whole bunch of stuff going on. And you can also take processes. Like if you make something that puts red up here, green here, and blue here, you can just save that process as like the color sorter and put it over, in this like list of save things. And then anytime you need to sort colors, you can just pull that out and say, use this color sorter routine here. And that's nice. I think that's a good way to do it. And once I start using that, I'd probably go a lot farther in this game. The problem is that doing it with the bronze medal can be tricky. Doing it for the silver medal is very tricky. Doing it for the gold medal is oftentimes fucking impossible. So I was like trying to get gold medals every time. And really, it's like I had to look them up. I'd get silver, I'd get bronze the first time I did it, and then I'd be like, okay, where's the problem? Where can I do it? Usually it's because it was going too slowly. So I'm like, all right, where can I speed it up somehow? Do 2 processes here and then do this one over here and split that one or whatever. And then eventually I was like, you know what? I just can't figure out. And I'd look it up and then a person would do it in some weird way. And I'd be like, how was I supposed to figure that out? And eventually I got to the point where I couldn't even, like, you're supposed to program the self-driving car and then it'll mirror what you do ostensibly, but it wasn't working. And I reached a point where I was like, it's so frustrating. I don't know what I'm doing.
I just want to say, f this game. I'm done.
Uninstalled.
Wow. But to be
gave
fair,
it a try.
I'm looking at this and I'm like, I don't know what you're doing either.
Well, that's the thing is I gave it a try. And I didn't realize how long I had played it. I actually played it for 4 hours.
What?
And I was like, damn, it took me a while before I got angry.
Before you decided it was rubbish.
But here's the thing. I actually didn't play it that long because for 2 of those hours, the Duchess and I had gone off to get some stuff for our lawnmower. So I had left it running. I didn't realize I had left it running. So even if I had realized, I couldn't have returned it. You know what I mean? You have to return things within 2 hours on Steam to get your money back. So you live in, I did learn to not leave games running.
But talking of lawnmowers, Duke, it's funny you should mention lawnmowers.
Oh, okay.
Because
Lawnmower Simulator, you're back
I've been
on
playing
that.
some lawn mowing simulator.
How about that?
Talking of things that scratch an itch.
Talk about things that people think are stupid.
Yeah. I decided, because Chinny was like, oh, you're not playing this again or whatever. I was like,
talking of things that make you look like
sounds just like him.
Talking of things that make you look like a wank puffin.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so I've actually done 2 more gardens, 2 more jobs.
Okay.
Yeah, and I
turned fat bank off of this. You cut the
oh,
green for
I'll
some
tell you
green.
what, flip me, you get some cash. I am in the
yeah.
wrong job. The last lawn I mowed, which took me, I don't know, 27 minutes, I charged 700 quid.
Fucking hell.
Damn.
700 quid, man, for
That's
27 minutes work. That is some good wonga right there. But yes, I've been getting right on this game here, and I'm now doing stuff that you have to do pre-mowing checks before you start. So you have 4 minutes to walk around the lawn to check for, because kids leave shit everywhere, don't they?
Oh yeah. Have you found a lot of stuff that you would have mutilated or gotten caught up in the blade?
Yeah. And then obviously you get penalized.
The baby was under there, and you're like, oh god, are you gonna get him over the baby?
No, it's usually just stuff like
syringes.
Someone's left secateurs in the lawn
Crack
on
pipes.
the lawn, or there's like a toy rocket or something.
Yeah.
So it's just stuff like that. But yeah, there's usually like 3 or 4 objects you have to find on the lawn before you start. You've got 4 minutes.
Right.
But then you get a bit of a bonus at the end if you find all them as well. And also it does damage to the mower.
Okay.
So, you've got to think about, the mower, and you don't want to damage it, because then if you damage it, you've got to pay to have it repaired and stuff.
Sure.
But I've got to say, the houses so far have been quite impressive. I mean, these people have a lot of money. Massive houses.
Well, yeah.
Oh, I'm not surprised they have a lot of money if they're paying 700 quid.
I know,
just to cut your
700
lawn.
quid,
Yeah,
man.
really.
£700 just to have your lawn
Make
mowed.
it quick with our lawn.
But
care boy. Now here's the question,
apparently-
Stu. At
Yeah.
some point, do you go in and be like, "I'm here to cut the lawn," and the woman's like, "Well, my husband's not home right now, but
Not
you
that
know, if
I
you
know
want to
of.
come back here,
You can get off the mower though. So you
you
can go.
can get off on the mower."
They have. I'll be honest, right? There's a lot of detail in this game. You know,
Hey, I'll
you're
bet
near a
there
road.
is.
There's people walking up and down. There's cars going
Wink.
past. You know, they haven't skimped on the surrounding area. You know,
Yeah.
the actual mowing simulation is great. You know,
There's nothing
like
I can do to pay you for the lawn.
oh god.
Oh no!
But you know what?
I'm all wet from the
I'm
sprinklers.
quite,
Oh.
I'm quite enjoying it. I am gutted when I run over a plant because obviously you get penalised if you damage any plants. So you get penalised for that. You get penalised if
You care about your work, Stu.
care about the way if you damage the ground. If you go around in circles, for instance, you can damage the soil and then you get penalised for that. You get fined.
Yeah.
If you damage any of the property, like a bird bath or something, by bumping into it, you get penalised for that. So it's very realistic, I suppose, in that respect. But I love it. I mean, the only thing I would have liked with like, you know, Euro Truck Simulator, you get internet radio. So you can sort of stick a radio station on while you're
Wait a
driving.
minute, are you
your
going to
truck.
complain that the lawnmower game doesn't have radio you can
It doesn't
listen
have
to?
music, man. There's no music.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I feel like you
does your
need some
computer not
music.
have any ability to like play music in the
Well,
background?
I'm playing it on the Xbox, and I guess there
Okay,
might
they
be
not have
some-
Spotify on the Xbox yet?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Or
I
can you
think
not
they
play
do.
it while
Yeah,
you're
I think
playing
they do.
another game?
I think they actually do.
Oh, okay.
I don't know,
Just doesn't know how
but
to use this
I
Xbox,
just
right?
feel like it needs some,
Stop being
you know,
a bitch.
some
Sorry.
some music.
Stop being a.
Yeah, come on, find a phrase.
Stop being an
Go on.
absolute. Stop being a shit flute.
Yeah, but like all good video games, even this game has eagle vision.
Okay.
You know, where when you click on the thumbstick, it shows you any tufts of grass that you've missed. So they're like,
Is it a
they
Ubisoft
glow.
game?
They glow, highlighted. You have to climb on top of the thatched cottage to unlock more lawns. That's what happens.
Is that right? You press Y at the top of the cottage, yeah.
You press Y on the top of the cottage, and more jobs open up to you on the map.
Yeah.
No, it's really, I really like this game. I don't know why, but
so you can't give me shit for.
There is something about.
I will,
mowing
Duke,
a
and
lawn.
I will.
Well, I mean, you will, but.
Do you know what the weird thing is? I absolutely hate mowing the lawn in real life.
Funny.
So I have no idea.
Well,
why,
I can't
why
mow
like
the
this.
lawn because I'm allergic to cut grass. You
I
see.
know, yeah.
So
because
for
of the
me,
pollen
this is like a way of experiencing something that I've never
that you
experienced.
couldn't
in my
do
life.
in real life.
Yeah.
That's impressive. I think you should. I think you should.
I might
definitely-
write a letter to the developers and go, "Thank you for this opportunity."
Have a go. Have a go. I think you should do that. I reckon they'd definitely be really happy. That
I think
you
they
did
would
that.
go, "What kind of fucking loser?"
No, I don't think they would because these people love lawns.
They love a lawn.
They love a good lawn. So yeah, I need to expand though. So I'm going to make some. I've done some advertising, Chinny, because that's always good for your business.
Always good.
So I've done advertising to try and get some more jobs in and get bigger Wonga. And then I'm hoping to get a second bay at my headquarters, which will then
What
allow
will
me to
that
have a
unlock?
second. You get a second mower, then you can unlock more mowers.
Oh, a second mower.
But you can get like some of the mowers like are massive industrial ones and Duke, and I know you're gonna like this. They're all licensed mowers, so they all exist in real life. All these mowers, which I think
Oh,
is
thank
pretty
God!
cool.
I was hoping.
I know.
I didn't,
You don't want
I didn't know if I
fucking
could dare to
make-believe
dream,
mowers.
but
Well,
my
real
dreams have
mowers,
come
man.
true.
Real mowers. I mean, this dude here, like, I'm a little.
Like
I
anybody
try and be
fucking
neat.
gives a shit.
I try and be neat, but this dude is like proper professional mower. You know, the guy
It doesn't
who
look like he's doing anything that sophisticated. He's just making sure he goes.
He's doing
just
it now.
to
He's
the
neat.
Right. Of
That's the trick, Duke.
Yeah, he's
he
neat. I mean,
he makes it look easy.
It makes it
right,
look. It's
that's
not.
fair.
Trust me.
Maybe
It's
if
not
I played
easy.
it, I would be like, okay, this is tough. But on the other hand, it also could be that Stu just sucks at mowing lawns.
Correct.
I probably do. Look, I'm doing all right. I've only just been overtime a couple of times.
Okay.
I was overtime. To be fair,
See, that's the part that I hate. Like putting a clock on it. Come on, man.
But you don't get
Every
paid.
game
You
is
just-
more relaxing.
You just lose a bit of cash for not doing it on time.
I'm not trying to lose
But-
cash.
But I lost money because I didn't know how to empty the mower.
Ah.
So what you've got to do, and I only found this out because it doesn't really tell you. It probably does, and I probably just didn't see it. But you've got to back up this. You've got your clippings bags at the side of the house where you're doing it. So you just back up to them, and then you have to press A, and that empties it. Because so as obviously you progress, the lawns get bigger.
Yeah.
You know, some of these lawns are enormous, and it gets to the stage where you're mowing paddocks and stuff.
Stu,
later in the game.
I think
can't
you've
wait
talked
to
about
progress to a
Mowing
paddock.
Simulator too long.
I love this game. I think everybody should play it.
That's
It's
more
free
power
on
to you,
Game
dude. Everybody
Pass.
loves something weird.
Yeah, get on it. Get your fucking mower mojo on.
No wonder
Mower
no one
mojo.
emails the fucking show anymore.
I know, mower mojo, man. Get
So
it
I'm
off.
playing this flowchart game.
know,
I'm
yeah.
playing this lawnmower game.
Lawnmower game.
Chinny,
I haven't
I'm
played
playing
any
nothing.
games.
Yeah, there you go.
Right. That's too funny.
Back over to you, Duke, because I'm assuming Chinny's got nothing.
Anything else, Chinny? Okay. So I was mad after I uninstalled When True Learn. And so I was like, you know what, though? I have this other programming game, 7 Billion Humans, which was the follow-up to the Tomorrow Corporation, whatever, which was a great programming game. This is a new programming game from the same people. I don't remember the name of the company, but they did World of Goo. They're good game developers. Yeah. So I started this game up, and here's the thing. I have the same kind of problem because there's doing the thing, there's doing the task, and then there's doing it. When you do it, it says, ideally you would only use this many
How
items in
efficient
your
you
program.
are. It points out how crap
Exactly.
you are at it.
Efficient, and then like how many steps it takes. So there's like two kinds of efficiency. And I did it and I was like, yay. And then it's like, but it shows you like this chart and it's like, here's the ideal and here's where you were. You used 53 steps and ideally you'll use 7. And I was like, what how am I supposed to only use 7? And then it was like, it took, this number of seconds and, the ideal is this number of seconds. I'm like, God damn it. So I was like, screw this, I'm done because I'm not trying to constantly compare myself with this ideal thing that I can't ever reach.
I just want to say, this game, I'm done.
And I should have kept playing it because I was like, you know what? Like, who cares about getting the, extra awards for doing it most efficiently? But I don't know. I think they shouldn't design it that way. I think they should say, like, you did it. Yay, it's done. Now, would you like to do it again for even more, efficiency rating points? And then you could go do it again if you wanted to. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like they should include that as a basic part of your results when you finish a level.
Yeah. Do you know what I think, Duke?
What do you think?
What I think is that you need to play a game I played this week.
What's that?
Which isn't even a game.
Well,
It's a meditation app on
No, I'm not doing
VR.
that.
You should
No.
definitely do it. It's called.
That beats the whole purpose of meditation. You're supposed to be here now, not be somewhere else in a bucket visor.
No, honestly.
No,
Yes.
no, do the
It's
thing that
called-
I'm doing.
It's called Maloka. Maloka.
That's great. I hope you have fun with it. However, here's the thing. I said, fuck that game, 7 Billion Humans, I'm done. And I went and I reinstalled the gold standard right now of this sort of puzzle game, Opus Magnum. God, this game is amazing. I just love this game so much. It's the one where you have the little colored things and you use the arms to move them back and forth. It's made by Zachtronics, who also made Space Cam and Eliza or whatever it's called.
Eliza should play that. So good.
Yes, I should, and I will.
You should.
But I played it, and I was like, oh, yeah, this game is so good. But here's the thing. This is crazy. You can't start a new game with Opus Magnum. It's impossible to start a new game.
So you
other
just
attempts-
continually play the game you've always played.
Right. You're supposed to, like, start a new trial of whatever level you're on. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. I want to wipe it all away. Pretend like I've never played it before.
Well, then
Turns
just
out you
reinstall
can do
it.
that. Well, that's the thing. Well, you can't just reinstall it. The problem is Steam cloud save.
Oh, yeah. It remembers your
Because
save games.
It remembers you saved games, and that's good in general, but in this case, it sucks. So what you have to do is you have to turn it off and then start the game, delete this folder with your save games in it, and then start the game up, and you'll be good. But I did that, and then I played this other game. I can't remember. I think it was Railway Empire, and it was like, we can't find your save, and I'm like,
Oh, God. You
So I
deleted
had to
all
turn
your
it back
saves.
on. I need no. It's just but the cloud save, it said cloud save is turned off, and so it was like, oh wait, so I have to like turn it off, turn it on, turn it off, turn it on. So I was like, all right, well I already started the new game on Opus Magnum, so probably it'll be no. I went to start it up again with cloud save back on, and it was like, here are all your other things you did. And I was like, bastards. So whatever. I played that a little bit, and then I realized, you know what? In Opus Magnum, because that's it. In Opus Magnum, it just says like you did it, you finished, and then like it shows you on your results page, like here it actually shows you this like graph of like most people do it using this much money, most people do it with this much speed, most people do use it this much of the space, and you can try to get better results if you want, but it's not telling you like you didn't get the gold medal. Meh. So Zachtronics really knows what they're doing. So anyway, but I realized that I could have fun with it, and maybe I was being hard on Wild True Learn. So I reinstalled it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And I played like 6 levels, and I really had fun with them. So I'm still, I wrote a review that was thumbs down on Wild True Learn, but I'm still playing it. So I might change it after a few levels. I don't know.
What is wrong with you?
I know, right? But that's the thing is I'm getting it. I'm getting it now. So like it's still obtuse, and there's still certain things I don't really understand about it, but I'm learning more about. And that's the thing is that these games, like a lot of puzzle games, unfortunately, are much more about like okay, here's the thing. Let me explain it. The best logic puzzle games have an objective logic that they're pointing to, right? And a lot of games, unfortunately, instead of pointing to some objective logic, well, I mean, human beings design it, so it can't be objective logic, but it, you know, something that's more universal, they're aiming toward like, guess what I'm thinking. You know what I mean? Like you should just be able to intuit, or by using it again and again, you might be able to figure out what it is we want you to do. But Portal 2 is one of the best puzzle games ever because there's no guesswork. I never had to look up an answer. You know what I mean? On Portal 2.
Oh, yeah.
So I think that's a good example of what an elegant puzzle game looks like. While True Learn is not elegant, but it is generally well done. So I'm right on the border. I don't know if I like it or not, but in the meantime, I'm going to keep playing it a little bit.
Well, I think you should do. Give it a chance, Duke. It looked amazing,
I'm giving it more of a chance. More than 4 hours of a chance. Well, no, I guess
your
it's just
Steam name? Is it like Chris Tager?
Chris Traeger, yeah. Yep.
Weird name.
Because when I play Rocket League, I want to be able to role play as that character from Parks and Rec, and he's very fun to role play as.
So
I tried sorry, one more thing real quick. Because I tried role playing as Captain Holt on Rocket League, and I would score, and I would type in like, I scored a goal, sincerely Raymond Holt. But nobody like thought it was funny. Nobody responded ever. When I do Chris Traeger, people are like, oh yeah, Ian Perkins. Yeah. Anyway, go ahead, Stu. What were you saying?
I'm going to talk about a good game now.
Go ahead.
That's a lot of
Not like a
weird
lawnmower
stuff.
simulator.
Not like that stuff. But yes, I am still doing quite well. I have finished The Forgotten City this week.
Oh, okay.
Indeed,
So
I
that means
am.
we got this game that Stu played. Yeah.
Let's play.
Yeah,
Guess the game that
Stuart
Chinny's played
played.
and finished this week.
Bit late because I've already told you, but yes, The Forgotten City. I finished it.
I don't
You know
have a
what?
chance to play that sound effect all the time, so I want to play it when I can.
Well, I should have said, guess what game I finished, I suppose.
Right.
But here's the thing. I
what's the thing? Go ahead.
got the best ending first.
Ooh, all right.
Yeah, which I was pretty
Well
impressed with.
done.
I was pretty impressed.
Well
I got
done,
the
well
best
done.
ending
Yeah.
first. But I've had all 4 endings. I didn't have to look up a walkthrough. I just did
Good
them 'cause I knew how
for
to do it.
you.
I know.
Aren't you
This
special?
game makes you feel clever.
Okay.
It's a good game, I have to say. It's very well designed.
Sure.
It makes 12 minutes execution look terrible.
There you go. Elegant versus inelegant.
Because this game has lots of things in it to stop you having to redo stuff.
Sure.
So one of the simplest things it does, the first, I think I spoke about this last week, but the first dude you meet, once you've completed something in a previous loop, you just ask him to do it for you.
Yeah.
So he
Right.
just goes
Yeah, you
off and
mentioned
does
that last
that.
week.
Yeah,
Yep,
it does.
yep.
It goes and does it, and that just carries on. So every time you complete something else in a loop, his list of stuff you tell him to do just gets longer, and you're just like, oh, you can do this for me. Oh, and while you're at it, do this and do this for me.
Yeah.
But that in itself has another function.
Okay.
So not only is it like a shortcut for you to do shit, so you don't have to do it again, but it also serves another purpose that you find
What's
out
the
later.
other
in the game.
purpose?
Well, that would be a spoiler.
And Stuart has never given a spoiler ever, and he's not
I
about
don't
to
do
start
spoilers.
today.
Can I just say I don't do spoilers?
You never
But it
spoil.
serves. It turns out that serves a different purpose, which
Ooh,
is very
interesting.
clever.
All right,
Very
let me ask you
clever.
this, without spoiling anything: are you trying to have that person do as much as possible?
No. It's
Is
nothing
that part
to.
of the game is like
No,
to
it's not to
keep
make
the
him
game?
busy.
Oh, okay.
It's
All
not
right.
to make him busy. There is a certain. If you played the game, you'd know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, the people who played
Yeah,
know what's
people
up.
who played this game know what I'm
Losers
talking about.
don't know.
I was very impressed with the ending. Actually, it was very cool.
Was it
the actual
satisfying?
ending. Yes, very.
Or it wasn't one of those endings where it's like, screws to be you suck.
The other 3 endings, because there's 4 altogether, aren't
Oh my goodness, that's a lot of
as
endings.
satisfying.
Well, I would imagine not.
But that's on purpose, I guess.
Sure.
But that's on purpose. And yeah, I really like it. The voice acting's great.
Cool.
Chinny, I don't know whether you'd like it or not. I feel
I'm gonna
like
give
you'd
it a
like
go.
it.
Chinny, you son of a bitch! Look up that book and read out something. Call yourself it.
Bear with.
Okay.
Bear with.
Bear with.
Chinny is a.
Bear with. Bear with.
Jesus
Cockwomble.
There you go.
Chinny
Cockwomble.
is a cockwomble because he just gifted me Factorio.
Yeah, he did.
Thank you, Chinny. That's very sweet of
Merry
you. I really
Christmas.
appreciate it. But now I
Yes,
have to get
Chinny.
you something. So thanks a
This
lot.
is where all religions come together and celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ.
They do.
Exactly.
But yeah, Chinny, I don't know whether you. I don't know
I'm
what
gonna
the
play
thing-
it, Stu.
I think you should play it, right? But
I'm
I
gonna
think
play
you'll
it.
find it a bit wordy. Even though you
Fuck you!
can,
You can't do. I can't do what you tell. What is it? I can't. You can't.
Yeah, fuck you. I won't do what you
I
tell
won't
me.
do what you tell me.
there's a
In
lot
the
of
words
there's-
of
Against the machine,
rage
baby.
of
it's
the
all the only
machines.
good thing, Chinny, for
Against.
you is it's all fully voice acted.
That's good.
So there's you can read obviously at the same time as you're listening, but
Speak for
and you
yourself. I
can
can't
once
read.
you've done there are towards the end of the game there is some repetitive dialogue that you go through. So that is something
I'm
that
gonna give it
happens.
a go. I'm gonna give it a go.
But you can press B and skip dialogue. So when you
This-
get to a bit where you need to do a different
This
conversation,
game has had so much sort of hype around
Are
it.
you going to promise that you're going to play?
No, but like I've played. I'm looking. I was thinking.
it's
about,
a good linear. It's another good linear
I
story.
was thinking about
game.
what games have I got to talk about for Game of the Year, and it's looking bleak. And I'm like, man, I need to play something good. So I was
Where's
like,
your Steam wish list?
you know, and even when you look at like what games have come out, I'm going to take everything off my wish list.
I can't even find it.
I don't even know if I have one.
Probably hasn't. He probably hasn't got
you
one.
never
to
got
do.
one,
He just
Steve.
play it. He doesn't-
Scumbag.
He just uses my Steam account.
I'm gonna have to just guess at what I want to get you.
Don't get me anything, Duke, please.
Yeah, don't get him anything. Don't get him.
I'm a Jew. I don't get to just take things. I
I
have to
give
give
up.
as well. The
Uh,
guilt will sin.
What was I saying? So like you
Oh,
know,
there it is, wish
if you Google like games of
How is
2021,
Factorio on your wish list? I'd give you the same game you gave me.
if you put like games of 2021, it's slim pickings really. You've got Halo Infinite, Deathloop, Resident Evil 8, Ratchet and Clank Rift in
It
Time,
Takes Two. It
Hitman
Takes Two.
3, It Takes Two, Returnal, Monster Hunter Rise, Psychonauts 2, Metroid Dread, Forza 5, Far Cry 6, Back for Blood, and then it sort of drops off, and you're like, oh, okay. And I just there's nothing there
you know what-
really that's like blowing my.
Do you know the
tits off.
great thing about the Forgotten City is that it's kind of one of those games that was on nobody's radar this year. It just sort of came out, and it's.
I
a
often
really,
find
really
that a
clever
lot
game.
of the time, your favourite game or my favourite game are games that we don't even know are going to happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've
Like,
never heard of it before
never
this
heard of
year.
it. You know, there's. I mean, last year we had The Last of Us 2, right? And that
Yeah.
was like the big hitter. We also had Ghost of Tsushima as well, and like some good stuff. But this year, nothing really has like got me going like, oh wow, like this is what I have to. What's he got me here?
Yeah. But no, I do recommend it.
Shell shock.
It's cool.
You asked for it, you got it.
All right.
It's cool, and it makes you feel clever. It's a good game in that respect.
That's
and
a good thing in the game.
I said to Chinny before, I've just realised what I said, and it's probably not the best way to describe it. It's a linear, story-driven game. It's kind of not that linear.
No,
because you're kind of doing time
but it's sort of a detective game, isn't it?
Yes, very much so. But you've got to talk to like everybody.
I know, but that might sway it over a little bit. So I'm gonna
give
it a go.
To everyone.
It's on Game. It's on Game Pass. So.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah,
what
it is.
You're gonna do?
And there's a lot. There's a lot of really great characters in it. You know, they're really well thought out and well drawn. I like it a lot.
I auditioned for one of the characters. Do you want to hear him?
There you go. Go.
Hello. I haven't killed anybody.
Stu, are you just playing sounds from the game?
I love gold.
Yeah, there is that.
Ooh,
there is totally
That's
that.
amazing.
Hello, stranger. What are you doing?
That woman who plays Clementine better watch out. You're going to take all the voice acting.
I can do Clementine as well. Hello.
Okay. Wow.
Oh my
amazing.
god. There are zombies over there.
Zombies.
Oh no.
But no, totally recommend it. Give it a go, Chinny. I'd love to know what you
Give me
think
another
about
game.
it.
I can be in any game.
Last of Us 2?
Last of Us 2, yeah.
Oh no! There are clickers over there. Oh no!
It's amazing. Portal.
What? There's a portal over there. What? If I go through it, I go at the other one. That's amazing.
Oh my god.
Pac-Man.
Oh no, there's some fruit over there and a ghost. Ah.
Amazing.
This is really tickled, dude.
I can't think. I've run out of games.
Yeah, there's no more games. I don't think there are anymore.
That's it. We've covered every game.
The last I was carrying on because Duke's finished now as well. The last game I'm going to talk about this evening is Forever Darts.
Oh, I do the voiceover.
Forever Darts. I want to. Oh, go ahead.
I do the voice acting for Forever Darts.
Yeah, how does that go?
Hello. Oh, there's a dartboard over there. Do you like it?
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
I think it
So
totally
this is
works.
the VR darts game, Stu.
VR Darts game came out this week. They've
Why
done
has it took so long for a fucking VR darts game to come out?
I have no idea. But they have done another game called Forever Bowling or Forever Bowl. And now what was really clever. It's very clever, this, Chinny. What they've done is there's a central lobby area where you go where there's like a dude behind the counter.
All right.
And now there's two sets of doors in that area, and one goes to bowling and one goes to
Do you have to
darts.
buy the bowling separately?
Yeah, the bowling's separate. That's 15 quid for bowling, but the bowling's really clever as well.
Do you have to is it in the same game? Do you have to log out and?
I don't know. I haven't actually tried going into bowling. I'm assuming if I go into bowling, it'll just
load up the app.
Yeah, it'll just load up bowling, I guess. Bowling.
Is it hard darts in VR? Does it work?
Well, okay.
No,
this
is the answer.
Well, no, it works, right? Okay, this is a story of two halves because they've implemented hand tracking.
Sit round. This is a tale of two halves.
Two halves. So they've implemented hand tracking, so you can you don't have
just
to use
your
controller.
hands.
Just use your hands to pick
I
up the
wish
darts
they
in
would
front.
do that for the poker.
Now, the only problem with it is it doesn't work great.
It's shit.
The problem
the
is
AI isn't there yet, is it?
it's not so much that. The problem is your hands have to be in front of the cameras all the time. So you have to end up.
So in other words, the AI isn't very good yet.
It's not the AI. It's the limitations of the cameras on the headset.
limitations of the technology.
The technology is not. It works really well. If you were doing something that's straight in front of you, and obviously the cameras can see your hands at all times.
All
That's
right, so
fine.
the cameras aren't good enough.
No, it's not. It's not brilliant. It works, but it just feels really fiddly.
Okay.
You know, like
Is it easier just to
pernickety
use the joystick?
using the controllers is absolutely fine. It's absolutely you just use the trigger to pick it up. Exactly. So you just use a trigger to pick it up. There's obviously aim assist in the easiest mode, and it obviously ramps up to you just using how you would throw a normal dart. You can play against NPCs. You can have up to 4 players at a time, like multiplayer.
Our utility company gave us a coloring contest.
Wow.
Okay. So yeah, you can play against
Yeah,
other
for the
people. You can
Duchess.
play against NPCs, and it's great, Chinny. And I've told you to buy it, and we should play some
I'll get this,
multiplayer
yeah.
darts.
Yeah.
Play some 501.
Does it
man.
work all right with the controllers though?
Yeah, it works absolutely fine with a controller. So you get like a little bit of an aim thing on the dartboard. You'll see in a sort of like a loop. So it's more of a timing thing. It's a little bit like using like the easiest mode on it. It's a bit like using a scope in a first-person shooter. So it wobbles around a little bit. You know what I mean? So you've got to sort of
hold your breath.
time.
That's what you got to do.
You got to time when you throw to get it where you want it to go. But obviously you can, like I say, turn all that stuff off. So it's just literally like throwing a dart for real. You know, and obviously it works out how hard you move, how fast you move the controller, etc., to work it all out. But this is great. Bowling's great. This developer knows what they're doing, and for $7.99, it's an absolute bargain. You can't go wrong. You really can't go wrong. It's an absolute bargain for that price.
Bargain.
And there's little mini games as well where you have to burst balloons and stuff like that. So there's other stuff to do. It's not just darts. And then if obviously you unlock new darts as you go along, like one set's got guitars on it. And when obviously you throw in the bud, it twangs and stuff. So there's a bit of fun to be had while they play. And then obviously there's different locations, like this one's Mars that you can see. So Mars.
I don't think darts on Mars would work, would it?
Well, I think it's working fine in this game.
All right.
You're in an enclosure. It's all good.
All right.
So yeah, totally recommend it. Get it bought. We should see if we can get a few other people to obviously part with a little bit of cash, because it's not the most expensive game in the world.
For money bags over here.
For money bags over here.
Some people, it's the most expensive game in the world.
You know, so if you've got a VR headset, buy this game. Let's play some darts together. You know, we'll pretend we're at the pub. It's all good.
Yeah, you can be at a virtual pub.
Yeah, can I just say as well, Chinny, you know, mini golf.
Yeah,
mini golf. I've added 2 new courses.
Fuck off.
That is a game that just keeps on giving.
Crazy.
So they've added some new courses. Those guys again are properly supporting it. I love it when developers really like keep on adding new stuff all the time.
What I'm hearing, Stu,
for free.
What
Totally
I'm hearing
for
is
free.
you love it when developers give you free stuff.
Free shit, man. I love it. But you're going to support them in the next thing they do, aren't you? You're going to go, oh, yeah, they were really cool on the last game, so
Give me more free stuff.
Give me some more free shit. So, yeah, keep it up. Keep it up. It's very good. Right, is that it? I think we're done on that. Let's do some news. We have got a bit of news.
Do we?
All right.
Putting news first.
Now, it's not a lot of news. I'll be honest. I've only got one bit of news. Because I've been really remiss this week and barely looked. But our friend of the show, I have shook this man's hand. And I've patted him on the shoulder and shit.
Yeah.
But Peter Molyneux's got a new game coming out, right?
Oh, boy.
How about we ignore him until he goes away?
And it's called, are you ready for this? You're going to like this.
No.
Blockchain Business Simulator.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Cool.
No. Go away, Peter Molyneux.
So here's the thing. You know what? We mock him constantly, don't we, Peter Molyneux?
Yes, with great pleasure and frequency.
But sometimes he's onto something.
He was once upon a time. What was the last good game he come out with?
No. In that respect.
No, I'm asking.
Fable 2.
Fable 2, I guess. Fable 2.
It's been decades.
But I'm never going to play this shitty game.
Well, what are you talking about? It sounds like you were setting us up to like really think about it and give him his due.
But he decided to, make a bit of cash to make the game. So what Peter Molyneux did was sell some NFTs. All right.
Yeah.
To make
great. So he sold some stupid digital bullshit to make a stupid digital game about stupid digital bullshit.
Guess how much people
I don't even want to know. It's going to depress me even more.
On his digital bullshit.
Thousands of dollars.
Keep going.
Millions.
Keep going.
He didn't want not billions.
No, not billions, but £40 million worth he sold.
Oh my God.
40 million. What the fuck?
You know, here's the thing. Look, NFTs have got to be.
How
I
the
see
fuck
a
is
study.
this a thing?
I want to see a study about NFTs correlated to the fame of the person selling them. You're not famous, they're not worth shit. You are famous, it doesn't matter what it is, it's worth something.
Crazy.
So basically,
and
this
NFTs
is
to what?
This is what it says, right? Peter Molyneux's 22 Can Studio has sold around £40 million of NFTs for the blockchain business simulator Legacy.
Pure
before it's been
bullshit
released.
made out of nothing. It's like, we want to come up with some way to make money out of nothing. We'll sell the digital rights to this thing.
The town management game has its own cryptocurrency, of course, and this weekend they sold NFTs of virtual land for real money.
Virtual land.
Virtual
You're
land
buying a
in the
deed to
game.
virtual land. What the fuck is wrong with
40
people?
million pounds.
40 million pounds.
What the fuck?
Unbelievable. I'll tell you what, though.
I just.
But
what the,
okay,
but
hang
what's
on a
meant
second.
to
Wait,
happen
let me just
is-
say this. Let me just say this though. That is an investment that is not based on purely nothing, because if this game is not going to do well. But imagine if you were to buy.
Like he gives a shit. He's got 40 million quid in the bank.
I know, but here's my point. Let me talk. If they were to sell an NFT for Whiterun in the next Elder Scrolls game, you know what I mean? Like, you could buy the deed to, I mean, you still wouldn't actually have anything, but that game, if this game somehow did very well, then it would make sense that NFT would be worth something, because it's tied to the success of the game, not just Peter Molyneux. You know what I mean? Like, there is something that it's tied to.
Well, this is what they're saying. So basically, the town management game has its own cryptocurrency, of course.
Yes.
They sold the NFTs for real money. The hope for crypto land barons is that they will be able to earn money back from other players through in-game business partnerships.
Now, is that like actual trading of actual currency in the game?
Yeah. Within the game.
That's all we need is people playing video games in order to make money. I mean, we already have that with professional gamers.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It says owning a land NFT allows you to start your own in-game blockchain business association in Legacy. You will be able to play Legacy whilst earning and owning your gameplay.
Don't let Microsoft hear about this, because then they'll start requiring you to buy the NFT for some Minecraft land that you want to create. Goodbye, free Minecraft.
It just beggars belief. I can't get my head around this.
So stupid.
Oh my
it's not. I mean, and from the point of view of let's make money off of everything, it's not stupid. Like, it's smart, I guess. But from the point of view of games should be fun, it's really fucking stupid.
The most expensive one was a London plot, so one in London in the game.
Even virtual London's expensive.
A limited edition of an ancient artifact rarity, which sold
limited edition. Every NFT's a limited edition of one. What the fuck?
Which sold it sold for the equivalent of around £670,000.
Stupid. Moving on.
What is wrong with people?
They want to make money. And they think this might be a good way to make money, which it might.
Well, maybe it will. Peter Molyneux, though, you can't not. I mean, I know we do.
Yeah, I can. He's an idiot.
Well, he might be. He's a rich idiot. He's the best.
He's a ridiot.
He's a ridiot. He's a rich ridiot idiot, is what he is.
That's what he is.
Oh, jeez. Honestly,
well, rich people often do stupid things. So
some days. I have no idea. I really don't. Right, we have got one normal. Well, I say normal speak pipe. I'm doubting it's anything normal.
Is it really that normal?
Yeah, I doubt it. I've not listened to it. It's only about 15 seconds. I'm guessing it's something ridiculous from
Jason Gallagher.
Yeah, from Miss Guilty Pleasures.
Miss Guilty Pleasures. All right, let's see what this is all about. It's time for a speak pipe.
Speak pipe.
Speak pipe.
Pipe. It's the way to leave a message for us.
And he looks over to his right and he sees a bush burning. Just wow, I must have chewed some peyote. Wow, must be on an acid trip somewhere, Somebody snuck it into my lunch, this bush on fire. Weird.
Okay.
What was that?
That was cute. Thank you for that.
Is that Peter Molyneux?
It sounded like a record of someone preaching, and then the person did some little scratching.
Yeah, a bit of scratching. I like a bit of scratching.
Although I don't, it's talking about the burning bush. I assume this is, was it Moses, Peter, who found the burning bush?
I guess. I don't know.
Something in the Bible. I don't believe they had acid back then. I don't believe anybody was like, I must be on an acid trip. Maybe I ate some
Maybe they
weird
were.
mushrooms.
Maybe
no,
they were.
No, there was no lysergic acid being synthesized in the time of Jesus of Nazareth.
Maybe.
Yeah, but you say that, Duke, right? But I'm sure there were magic mushrooms available back
That's
in
what
those
I just said. Maybe somebody ate some mushrooms.
Oh, did you? I didn't hear that. Mate. Sorry. Apologies.
I was probably pretty quiet. I'm known for being very, very quiet.
I know.
Very
You're
quiet.
quiet
Hey,
all the
Stu,
time.
I hear we have a quiz.
We do have a quiz.
Oh, we have
Are
a
you ready
quiz.
for
Time for
a
the quiz. It's time for the quiz. We play the shitty sound clip when it's time for the quiz.
Is there some other word we could use for that sound clip instead of shitty? Like maybe.
Yeah, is there anything else that you could use?
Is there any other
instead
word
of
we might
shitty?
use?
Shitty sound clip.
Crappy.
Crappy.
Dumb.
Yeah.
But fugly.
Wanky.
Oh, there you go.
Fugly. There we go. Nice.
Yeah. We use this
All right, tell us about this
ugly
quiz.
sound clip. We have got, here we go. It is
I
entitled
got paper to take down how many we got right.
the 10 movie quiz questions of Christmas.
Woo!
So this is all based around Christmas movies.
Christmas stuff.
The rest.
Christmas stuff. Ho, ho, ho,
Die Hard.
veteran. Yeah,
Ho,
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 ho, ho. Ho,
Ho,
ho, ho.
Ho, ho.
Oh, for God's sake. Ho, 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 veteran gamers.
Oh.
In
Hi.
difficult times, I'm here to spread a little Christmas cheer, or at least
Yay.
give you a quiz to hopefully enjoy.
Excellent stuff.
This Christmas movie quiz will be my last contact until 2022,
Ooh.
What if we call you all
Us.
sorts of horrible names?
as I have a house guest all next week, so I'll be back for the New Year weekend. I'm
How about if your house guest wrote in or sent a speak?
Yeah, you got them to do one. I am
If you wanna
reviving
stay here, you have to send this.
the multi-choice madness format, so it's 1 point for each correct answer.
Okay.
As usual,
It's not quite as satisfying, but whatever. That's okay.
We'll go with it.
We'll
As
go with
usual, I will send
We'll
answers
allow
by
it.
speak pipe and have the following wide targets for you to aim for.
Okay, let's hear 'em.
1 to 6 points, bar humbug, the veteran gamers who stole Christmas. 7 to 10 points, Merry Christmas, the veteran gamers who saved Christmas.
Ooh.
Yes.
There you go. Are you ready?
Is that it? 2 categories?
That's it. Just 1 to 6, 7
okay.
to 10. Are you ready?
Okay.
Question number 1.
Let's
You
go.
ready?
Number 1.
The film is Home Alone.
Well, yeah.
Joe Pesci
Kevin.
and Daniel Stern played the two hapless crooks. I'm the hapless
Yes.
at reading these questions. But what were they called? Was
Freckle
it?
and Jekyll.
Was it?
Go on.
Go on. Are you going to guess?
Like, yeah, I think it's the Wet Bandits, isn't it?
No, they had names. What
Oh,
were
like
the
their
names?
actual names. Oh,
Actual
Marv.
names.
Marv.
Well, these are the clues, but I'm guessing you've probably got it from that one.
Marv was one
word.
of them. Shut up,
But
Marv.
Whichever one says Marv, go ahead. Read 'em
A
out, Steve.
is Jimmy and Dave, B Andy and Rick, C Harry and Marv, D Kenny and Lou, or E Buddy and
Yeah.
Sam. I think you might know
I think
this.
Joe Pesci's Harry.
Yeah, so it's Harry and Marv.
Well, yeah, it is. Yeah, Harry and Marv. It's,
Harry and Marv.
Harry. Yeah, Harry and Marv.
Let's begin the answers to the Christmas movie quiz. Number 1, that was C, Harry and Marv.
Yeah, we got a
There we
point on the
go.
board already. What?
Question number 2,
Gang,
Die
gang.
Hard. Die Hard.
Die Hard.
you
Here we
ready?
go.
What Sri Lankan terrorist group did Alan Rickman's character reference when speaking to the police?
Well, I
That's
would
quite
assume
a
it's the
good
Tamil,
question.
the Tamil Tigers.
I
That's
doubt
the
it,
Sri
because that's not
Lankan-
one. That's not one of the
Really?
answers. Yeah.
Okay, well, let's take it back.
That's a good question, though. Was it
Yeah.
A, Golden Dawn? Was it B,
Golden Path.
Sri Lankan Dawn? C, Mystic Dawn? D, Enlightened Dawn? Or E, Asian Dawn?
I'd say
I believe
golden. Golden.
I believe Mystic Dawn is
I
the
think
cult
it's-
of Skyrim.
I've seen this movie pretty much every year for the last however many years. I think it's Enlightened Dawn.
I'm happy to go with yours. I haven't watched it that much. Like I've
That
watched
sounds
it a few times.
wrong. It sounds too long, but I don't.
I
have
think
any
Golden
idea. I've only
Dawn
seen
just
Die Hard
sounds
once.
better, but I'm
Die
happy
Hard's
to
not
go
that
with
good.
your.
I'm
judgment,
probably
Stu.
wrong. I'm probably wrong, but I don't know. I don't remember it, but I feel like that's it. You know, when you sort of don't know, but you feel like you do.
I'm going to turn
Hey,
the
if
light.
you have a gut feeling, go ahead.
I'm going to turn the light red for the quiz. So.
Ooh. Okay.
I'm
Whoa,
probably
it's like someone
totally wrong.
Died in that room. All right, well, let's see if it's Enlightened Dawn, as Stu said.
Number 2, E.
Oh,
Asian Dawn.
Ah, thanks a lot, Stu. You cost us
Damn
the
it.
point.
I'm so sorry.
Not that we had it, but still, we're mad at you, I guess.
I'll be looking out for that when I watch it this year. Question number 3. It's a Wonderful Life.
Sorry, Chinny, you should put it red when we get one wrong and green when we get it right.
Oh, I like that. That's good. It's a Wonderful Life, 1946. Never seen. I've seen this film part way through and I got bored.
Okay.
Right. Well, you're a horrible person. Yeah. Go on.
I'm a horrible person. I didn't like it.
21st century video boy.
You know, I was like, why do people go mad about this film? It's just shit.
It was a film of its time. It's hard to watch old movies now.
Anyway, here's a question. Clarence is the name of the angel who helps James Stewart's character, but what was his surname?
No, I won't know this.
Was
No,
it
me neither.
A, Clarence Goodbody, B, Clarence Oddbody, C, Clarence Lightbody, D, Clarence Nobody, or E, Clarence Highbody?
I'm going to go with good body.
I'm going to go with light body.
I had said Lightbody. I'm going Lightbody with Duke on this.
2 against 1.
I'm going Lightbody.
All right, let's see which one it is.
Number 3, the answer was B, Clarence Oddbody.
Oh, well, at
Wow,
least
we
neither
all
of us
got it
got it.
wrong.
Neither of us got it.
We had to argue about whether we deserve that point or not. Man, we are sucking at this quiz.
Yeah, we are
Too
sucking
hard.
at this quiz. No,
That's it.
it's not.
Challenge-
It's just a challenge.
Challenge the quiz maker if you don't do well.
Yeah, exactly. Question number 4 is from Elf.
Elf, I saw this recently.
I know,
Yeah.
I'm not a massive fan
For the
of
first
this.
time.
I think it's
Eh,
okay.
It's not,
this movie.
it's not a great movie. It's okay. It's just people lose their shit. They're like, oh my god, the best ever. No. Go ahead, what's the question?
Here's a question. Zoe Deschanel's, God almighty, that's a really weird name. Which I'm guessing is the female character in the film.
Yes, she's the female.
Zoe
lead. Go on.
Deschanel. Character does an unwitting duet with Will Ferrell whilst in the shower, but what was the song?
Don't know.
Was it Baby It's Cold Outside, which has a lot of controversy these days?
So.
Yeah, it is.
So
'cause
it's a bit
duet,
rapey, isn't it, baby? It's cold
Yeah.
outside.
So
Oh,
A
yeah, it
is,
totally is. I'm just saying I don't think that's the answer. Go
well,
on.
it's A is Don't Go Breaking My Heart, which it definitely wasn't that. Islands
I
in
thought
the
that was
Stream,
A.
it definitely wasn't. Just the two of us, it definitely wasn't that, and it wasn't I've Got You, Baby. It was definitely Baby It's Cold Outside.
Are you sure it's not I Got You, Baby?
1,000,000%. It's a Christmas film. It's not going to
Okay.
be I Got You, Babe.
Well, it's not your average Christmas film. It's not whatever. If you insist that it's,
I'm insisting.
whatever.
I'm
All
insisting.
right, you have a
dude.
great track record
I've
for
seen
these
this
answers
film
on this
many
quiz
times.
so far.
Shut
You
up.
saw Die Hard many times too. You got that one
Well,
wrong.
that was a really obscure question.
Oh yeah, not like this one.
This isn't. This is a famous bit of the film.
4, that was D, Baby It's Cold Outside.
Hey, Stu was right. All right, we got 2 answers.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Woo!
But yes, this has had a lot of controversy. This song because it's
Yes, it has.
a date rape song.
Whoops.
Who knew? Oh, here we go. We've got a mystery film.
Ooh, a mystery film. Is it The Ref? That's
But it was from 1947, so I probably have no idea because none of us was born. Well, I
Yeah,
think
and there's
we
no way
actually-
you could ever watch a movie from before you were born.
Those are the rules.
I think we know the answer to this as it goes, though. Complete the name of the much-loved 1947 Christmas movie, Miracle on
34th Street.
42nd Street, 24th Street, 58th Street, 10th Street, and Duke.
34th Street.
There you go.
Yes.
Number 5, the answer was E, Miracle on 34th Street.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
333.
Okay, you should get this one, Duke. I think
All
you'll
right.
definitely get
Is
this
it
one.
The
Number
Ref?
6 is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Okay, I know some things
This is,
about this.
This is my dad's favourite Christmas movie. I think.
There
It's a
you
good
go.
movie.
Chevy Chase and Beverly D'Angelo played the Griswold
Yep.
parents, but which young actress played the daughter?
Oh man, I don't know this.
Was it A, Molly Ringwald, B,
No.
Juliette Lewis,
No.
C, Jennifer Aniston,
No.
no, D, Natalie Portman, she's way too
No.
young, or E, Jennifer Connelly?
Huh. Now that I think about it, what was C?
Jennifer Aniston, no, it definitely weren't Jennifer Aniston.
No. Oh, what was B then?
Juliette Lewis.
Yeah, it might have been Juliette Lewis.
Do you think it was Juliette Lewis?
I don't know
She's
who
probably
most
about
of
the
these
right.
women are.
Juliette Lewis is probably about the right age, I'd have said.
Who's E?
E was Jennifer Connelly.
Maybe.
I've only seen this.
Ian
once,
Williams
so
in the chat
Probably.
says Juliette Lewis.
Yeah, I think it might be right. She's about the right age. Do you know who Juliette Lewis is, Chinny?
No.
Have you seen Natural Born Killers?
No.
Yeah, she's the one in that.
Yeah, she's in that.
Great.
One of these days I'll have to
So
see
she's
that
in
again.
another film.
All right, yeah,
that I
let's go with
haven't
E.
seen.
Let's go with E. Oh no, wait, Juliette Lewis. Which one's
Juliette Lewis?
Lewis?
B.
Okay, let's go B.
Let me Google her, see if I
Six.
know what she looks like.
That was B. Juliette Lewis.
Yes, I
Yay.
got it right. My gut was correct.
Your
in your
gut
face, everybody who
was-
said
my
it.
gut
Oh, I
was
know.
wrong.
She was in Beethoven.
She's in.
Okay.
She's been in loads of stuff.
Been a
That's
long
where
time
I
since
know Juliette
from
Lewis.
the Big Dog movie. Yeah.
Yeah, she was in
Uh,
Beethoven. She was great.
Question number 7. Are you ready?
Nobody was great in Beethoven.
Fucking
Yeah,
brilliant.
no
movie.
one's
You
very
take the
Beethoven.
back, you fucking. It's a journey about a beautiful dog.
I am shocked, Chinny, you've not
Slobbers on
seen.
everything.
I forget how old some of these films are. I was going to say, I'm quite sure you've never seen Natural Born Killers or are not aware of it.
Is
Because that
she
was
in
a
Beethoven? I don't think she's
crazy.
in Beethoven, actually.
Here's how you would
film.
describe Natural Born Killers: style over substance.
yeah, most definitely.
Most
But,
definitely.
yeah,
It's like
crazy film.
Driver. Remember the,
The
or
fun
Drive?
style.
Remember the game?
Drive, I never saw it.
The movie Drive.
I never saw it.
It's
Ryan
style over
Reynolds or
substance.
not
It's
Ryan?
not a bad movie,
Gos-
but it's basically
Ryan Gosling.
that's the one. He's a dreamboat.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, he is.
He's a dreamboat.
but like
His
that
best movie is Half Nelson.
that movie style over substance. It's like it's about a guy who drives, and
He's a getaway driver, isn't he?
He's yeah, and he like does something for a woman or something like that. But like it's a cool movie. It's a cool soundtrack. Looks great.
I
shot
like the
well,
movie.
but it's not a great story or anything. It's just like a cool movie.
And that's
Yeah, it's a
fine.
good
There's nothing
movie.
wrong with movies that are just cool for the sake of cool.
How do you spell
Anyway.
Beethoven?
Beethoven.
Are you ready for
Beat
question
oven.
number 7?
Yes, we're ready.
Question number 7 comes from White Christmas in 1954.
Never saw it.
I have never seen it, I don't think, and I
Is
doubt.
that a Bing
Chinny, have
Crosby
you seen
movie?
this?
What, sorry, what? I'm still googling. What?
Yeah, it will
White
be Bing
Christmas.
Crosby. White Christmas.
I don't watch racist movies.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know whether we're going to get this, but we can have a guess. We can guess, can't we?
Yeah.
This cozy, feel-good nostalgia trip is famous for Bing Crosby crooning the title song.
There you go.
But the
Yeah.
White Christmas song first featured in another Bing Crosby musical from 1940s.
Okay.
What was that movie?
Don't know. Don't care.
Was it On the Town?
Nope.
B, Yankee Doodle Dandy?
Nope.
C, A Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court?
Nope.
D, Holiday Inn? That sounds
Nope.
possible. Or E, Meet Me in St. Louis?
Nope. It's none of those. It was Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the fun musical. And so he's trying to trick us with a trick question. It's none of those.
I'm going to go with Holiday Inn.
Okay. That's
Because
as good a
it's
guess
got
as any.
holiday in the title. Ginny, any
Uh,
guesses?
I literally,
What?
I
Wasn't paying attention.
that
to
woman,
This question.
the woman Juliet, was not in Beethoven.
Oh, thanks for confirming that,
Okay.
Ginny.
Oh,
I'm
man,
glad
the
you've
whole
done
world
some
was
research.
wondering.
Yeah, we were.
Who was in Beethoven? Who played the female in that?
So the
Not
Charles
Juliet.
Grodin
So
actually
Charles-
ended up doing all the characters.
Charles Grodin, is it Grodin?
Grodin.
Bonnie Hunt,
Oh,
Dean Jones, Stanley Tucci is in Beethoven.
really?
David
Wow.
David
Well, actors gotta
Duchovny.
act.
David Duchovny is
Wow.
in
Well, he did
Oh,
some
you
shit.
see.
Beethoven.
Some good actors in there. Good actors.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and play the answer for this because there.
Oh,
are
by the
some
way,
people
we're
who
going
might wonder.
it's either that or Meet Me in St. Louis. I'm going with. What do you?
You already
what do
chose Holiday Inn.
Are we
that's
going
what
Holiday
we're
Inn? Holiday Inn, Chinny. That's what we went
Number
for.
Shut up.
That was D.
Oh my God! Stu got it right by guessing out of his ass.
I only went with it because he had holiday in the title, and I thought, well,
Hey,
you know,
your gut
Christmas
worked.
holiday.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, my
We're
God,
doing
we got
okay.
one.
We need 2 more, and we'll be in the upper echelon.
Okay, we've got 3
We don't
questions.
have too many left. Oh,
Here
we
we
gotta
go.
get 2 out of these right.
8.
It better not be about stuff from 1863.
Is from 1926.
Oh, for fuck's sake, dude! Come on.
And it's
this
a movie,
century, please.
Movie called Scrooged.
What? 1926?
No, it's from 1980. Anyway,
Isn't that the Bill Murray movie?
it is.
Yes.
So here we go.
Go
Bill
ahead.
Murray's character encounters the ghost of Christmas past as a taxi driver.
Okay.
But which 1970s rock star played the taxi driver?
Was it Alice Cooper? Wasn't it Alice Cooper?
Well, if it was, he's not in the answers.
Okay.
So
What
here
are
are the
thought it was
options.
Alice
It was, as you see, it's so long since I've seen this
Everything's
film.
made of paper.
Yes, I have not seen this in a very long time.
Is it A, Iggy Pop?
Oh, it could be Iggy Pop, could he? Because he's
B-
a fucking nutcase.
Yeah, he is. David Johansen.
Don't know who that
C, was it not Bruce Springsteen?
It said,
Is C. Bruce Springsteen? No, it wouldn't be.
No, I'm just thinking now. It's a lot of
Bruce
time since I've seen it.
Springsteen.
Was it Bruce
He's
Springsteen?
not been in movies.
He's
What
not
movies
an
has he been in?
actor.
Yeah, but it's only a cameo, isn't it?
Yeah, I know,
I
but
feel
he
like
doesn't do
Iggy
movie
Pop would do it
cameos.
though. Iggy Pop's
Yeah,
weird
Iggy
enough,
Pop's been in some movies.
and he's
Was it
weird.
D, let's say here are the other two. D, Mick Fleetwood, or E, Neil Young.
What was C?
Bruce Springsteen.
I'm gonna
Bruce
go with Iggy Pop
Iggy Pop. We'll
I'll
go
go
with
with Iggy
Chinny.
Pop
We'll
too,
go
yeah,
with
okay,
Chinny.
we're
because
going with
he's
Iggy Pop.
fucking batters.
Eight.
He is.
Answer was B. David Johansen.
Oh, no, the fuck, David Johansen.
Who is
Damn it,
David
now we gotta get both
Johansen?
of these.
Who is David Johansen?
I don't know, some idiot.
I don't even know who he is.
The movie was called Shut Up, the movie.
I didn't like
Okay.
Scrooge, by the way. I thought it wasn't that great.
It's been a long time. I don't remember what I think.
Okay, number 9.
Yeah.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Jim Carrey mutilating
Yeah, he
Dr.
is.
Seuss.
Jim Carrey's Grinch wanted to steal Christmas from which town?
The Whoville. What the hell?
Whoville. Everybody knows this. Whoville.
Duh.
I've never watched
don't
the
even-
Grinch.
How are you
I'm
going
not
to give us
even-
these very, very David Johansen question and then follow it with, what comes before Christmas? A, Halloween Eve. B, Thanksgiving Eve. C, Good Friday Eve. D, Christmas Eve. Can I have, is there anything to guess or is it just Whoville?
No, there's other guesses, but is there any point
I mean,
reading them?
Well, I mean, is it possible that, I mean, I've never seen
No.
the Jim
I've
Carrey
read the
one.
book. I read the book about 50 million
I know,
times
but-
to Millie.
Yes, but what I'm saying is for the movie, they might have changed it.
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't.
Okay, fine. Then we're going with whatever letter it is, Whoville.
9. That was B. Whoville.
Yay, we got it right. All right, we need one more, man. We're
We
right on
need
the
this.
borderland
We
here.
need this.
Come on, good
We
fortune.
need this. Okay, number 10.
Thinking caps on, people.
Fred Claus.
Fuck you, Tim Allen.
2007.
We lost.
Vince Vaughn starred in this heartwarming Christmas rom.
Oh, wait, what's it called? Oh, Fred Claus. I'm sorry, I was thinking
Fred
of the
Claus.
Santa Claus. Right. Go ahead.
Fred Claus.
I haven't seen this either.
Vince Vaughn. Well, that doesn't help. Vince Vaughn starred in this heartwarming Christmas rom, but he also starred in another Christmas movie with Reese Witherspoon a year later. What was that movie?
Reese Witherspoon in a Christmas movie.
The Holocaust on
I
Me.
like Reese Witherspoon.
Was it
What
A?
is it?
Was it A,
Go ahead.
4 Christmases? B, Meet the Santas? C, Deck the Halls?
It's 4 Christmases.
D, Christmas Town?
It's 4
or E-
Christmases.
How do you know that?
I don't know. It's 4
Oh my
Christmases.
God.
Hey, he
This
has
is a
confidence.
big gamble. This is a big
Yeah,
gamble.
but do you have a better answer, Stu?
No.
And I don't have any answers, so we're going with 4 Christmases.
Oh my God.
What letter was it?
A.
All right, Chinny. If you get this right, I'm
Chinny.
gonna love you forever, and if you
We
don't, I'm gonna
will.
hate you for always.
Always.
Finally, number 10. The answer was A. 4 Christmas.
Oh my God! Wow.
From the Retro Gamers. I'll speak to you in the new year.
I've seen that movie.
Christmas movies and of course.
Oh, come on, let's kick out. Come
Honestly,
on, everybody.
if-
Kick me out. I'm dancing. I'm dancing.
If you'd have told me name a Vince Vaughn Christmas movie, I would have said I don't even know if he's in one. And then when I heard that, I realised that not only have I watched that film, I think I saw it in the cinema, and I actually quite liked it. I think it's like I think it's a Christmas movie where they have to have, lo and behold, 4 Christmases because like they're like it's something
Slow
like
down.
their families like are all together in the same place, so they have to like go to everyone. And it's like
Oh, it's a bit like EastEnders at Christmas. I see what they did there.
David Johansen, by the way.
Johansen, he said.
Whatever. Is a American singer-songwriter and actor, best known for the member of the New York Dolls.
There you go. I did have a look at the picture actually while we were talking, and I do recognise him when I've seen him.
He
And I
looks
think, oh,
like he could play somebody that is dead.
Yeah, he does.
Because he's a rock star and took a lot of drugs.
He just looks like he's on drugs in the picture on Wikipedia.
The guy, he's in Kick-Ass. I know he's done the soundtrack for Kick-Ass. Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever.
There you go. Can I just say, by the way, talking of Christmas movies, as we're on the Christmas movie quiz, Christmas movies, I watched a Christmas movie this weekend.
Did you?
I did. And I'll be honest, I've avoided watching it for a long time because I thought it was going to be terrible. And it actually turned out to be pretty good.
Go on.
Office Christmas Party.
No, that's the one with
Jennifer Aniston.
Is it Jason Bateman as well?
It is.
Yep.
And it was actually pretty funny.
I imagine it is. Yeah, it looks pretty good. It looks.
I was like, I've put it off because of it's going to be one of these crappy Christmas rom-com things.
Seems all right.
How could I have been more wrong?
I think the best you can hope for with a Christmas movie is like that was fine. Do you know what I mean? Like
it's kind of like I'll tell you how I described it to someone at work. It's like an adult version of Elf.
Okay.
In a way, because the main character is a bit of a bit stupid and a bit of a knobhead, but it's a lot more adult in theme.
Ooh, so there's a lot of sex then.
There is sex, yes.
A lot of fucking.
There's a lot of visual gross out gags.
I wish I had some other word for that. I can't think of any other foul
stuff
words.
of that nature. Yeah, if only there was a way to think of something.
This is how my life is. You just come up with a
prompting
order someone,
Chinny
hey,
to come up
play a
with
sound clip.
words.
Say a foul word.
But recommend it. Look, give it a go. It's actually pretty good. It's pretty good. We had at one point, Kay was nearly crying, laughing at one point in the film. So it has got some. It's not funny all the way through, but there are some very funny moments.
Thunder cunt.
Oh yeah, there you go. By the way, I am using the Foul-O-Matic website, which gives us the word dripping whale bender.
Wow.
Now, there you go.
Okay.
These aren't actual foul words. Oh, this one.
Anyway, what was the final?
Waffle.
What was our final score on that, dude?
We just squeaked it over. We had 7.
There you go. Which means
we saved Christmas.
Merry Christmas to veteran gamers who saved Christmas just.
Excellent.
Yes.
Only just.
Excellent. Diaper wearing puke sock amputee. That's a good phrase.
Derek, by the way, Derek, have an excellent Christmas, and he says Merry Christmas to all. And to all a good
Merry Christmas.
Derek. Merry Christmas, Derek. I hope your friend has fun at your house.
So here's the plot of here's the plot of 4 Christmases, right?
Oh, okay.
Brad and Kate have been together for 3 years, in love, having fun, doing all sorts of things together, with no intention of marriage or children. Christmas morning, they're on their way to Fiji, having told their 2 sets of divorced parents that they're off to do charity work. Through a fluke, they have no choice but to visit each of their 4 crazy parents. As the day progresses, Brad and Kate remember growing up, each learn more about each other. Kate realises that her life may not be as good as it could be. Do they know each other well enough to weather the storms families bring?
See what happens when you tell lies. They always come and bite you on the ass.
I could be on the beach of Fiji right now.
Yeah, bite you on the ass,
Hitchcock
man.
and Scully were getting scammed.
Bite you on the ass.
You mean Fiji? No, Fiji.
Robert Duvall is in this movie.
Wow.
And
Just gotta act.
John Favreau and Reese Witherspoon. So
I love
big names, big names. Millie's favorite movie is Legally Blonde. We've watched that millions of times.
Not nearly as good as Election, although Election's not for kids. So
I've never watched it.
You didn't hear about it from me, y'all. All right, is that it? Are we done? We ready to do some shout outs?
I think that's it.
Yeah,
it's time for a shout out. Hey!
I'll go first because I got a sound clip for mine. You ready?
Yep.
Turn the audio up. Here we go.
Whoa, huh? This is not who you think this is. I've just picked up the phone from the floor. Antonio? No. I'm a road sweeper. I just found the phone. You are a what? I'm a road sweeper. Antonio, you're playing games with me now.
Antonio, you're playing games with me. I realize there's a phone jacker with Antonio. I can make a sound clip out of it. Yeah, because Antonio, he and I are gonna play some Rocket League one of these days, man.
Do you know, I really did wonder where that was going.
Yeah, I know. It's okay. But speaking of which, Andy Cox, I already shouted him out, but he gave me the link for the phone jacker interview, and I think I said that last week. So yeah, Play Those Blues for the Overcrowd recommendation and the Railway Empire love, and Chinny I will shout out for giving me Factorio. So next week, presumably, I will be talking about Factorio if I can tear myself away from Wild True Learn. And shout out to the Duchess because she rocks, and SLH for being in charge of our social media stuff, and Ian Williams and Jason for being in the chat as well, and Derek Sines for giving us the quiz, and Jacinta for listening, probably, maybe. I don't know if she'll hear this or not. And I would like to shout out the bar that I took a bunch of books from.
What? You stole books?
There's a bar near our school, and when I was there to celebrate the weekend a few weeks back, I noticed they had this huge bookshelf, and I went looking to see what they had. And they had, here, look, I'll show you what I took.
Duke steps off screen for a moment.
I know, yeah.
He makes noises off screen.
He does.
He steps back into his seat.
10 Balzac books.
Oh, jeez.
He presents old-ass looking books that look raggedy and shit.
Old-ass-looking books. But I think these are first edition translations.
Chinny shakes his head in disgust.
He does, and I'm doing exactly the same.
So they had this thing where if you want a book, you bring a book and you swap them out. And so I was like, could I just bring in 10 books? And they're like, yeah, sure. So I brought in 10 books, and the guy looks at him, and he's like, oh, some of these are paperbacks. And I was like, oh, you want hard copies? He's like, yeah.
Oh my God.
I was like, oh man, picky. So anyway, whatever. I brought 15 because like these, they're not worth anything, but like a full set in mint condition would be worth like $800. They go for $800 on the internet. Like it's if I can get the rest of this set, I could.
So what is that? What books are they?
So they're from Honoré de Balzac, the 19th century
Somebody
French
a
novelist.
Balzac.
Balzac. That's never been vandalized like that on Wikipedia.
I bet it hasn't.
Yeah. So anyway, but I got them. I mean, I already have a set of his books, but I mean, they had 10 of his books. I'm not. It's a set. It's like 2/3 of a set. I'm not gonna let that just sit there.
Is it all in French?
I'm glad he's so excited.
It's translation. I want to get a set of them in French, but I haven't done that.
Wow.
Someday.
Okay, I'll go next. First of all, obviously, when people listen to this, they won't hear us again till after Christmas. So Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Hope everyone has a great Christmas.
Have a good
I hope
one.
Father, the big guy, brings you everything you want.
Stay safe as well.
Stay safe.
Even though it has a very cool name, it is out there. The Omicron is out there.
Yes,
so just
Omicron.
Yeah.
Also,
these are Balzac books in French.
Oh, Jesus. It's also going to snow apparently on Christmas Day.
Duke presents boring ass looking books.
Yeah, well, we're talking about snow.
It's going to snow.
Apparently so, yeah.
Well,
there's a high chance there's
I'll
going to
believe
be
it when
snow
I
on
see
Christmas Day.
It's not going to be proper snow.
It's going to be snow. It's going to snow. And just to let everybody know as well, we won't be back now until the 29th because of
We're doing it on Wednesday, people.
Doing a week on
because
Wednesday.
Next Sunday is Boxing Day. And everybody
Yeah.
knows
Yeah.
Boxing Day is the tradition where everybody goes out in the street and starts boxing each other. I've got a Tyson Fury impression. Do you want to hear it?
Go
Okay,
on.
yeah, let's hear it.
And he goes, okay, I got my trigger word. Look, you have to have a trigger word when you do impressions,
course.
like to sort of start it off. And the trigger word is shithouse. So he goes, that's an absolute shithouse. I don't care how strong of a man he is. If he comes up to me like a man, I'll fucking knock him out. What a shithouse. That's my Tyson Fury impression.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good. Yeah, I'm quite proud of
Pretty
that
good.
one. So yeah, Boxing Day is where we all got to go out in the street and box each other. Stu, good luck for Boxing Day.
Yep, I'm gonna box someone in the face.
I will be out and about, so I won't be available till the Wednesday. So the 29th, we're going to record a show, and I won't have played anything. But I am taking my VR to my brother-in-law's house.
Ooh, let's play some darts.
And I'm going to introduce VR to people that aren't used to playing VR. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna.
That's always fun.
That's always
That is
fun.
always
So I
fun.
might get some video of people that don't know what's going on to play VR. So that should be fun. And then and it's just food, isn't it? Christmas basic food.
Food.
Dossing.
Well, Booze for most people, not for you.
Yeah, yeah. No, sorry, no booze for me, but
no booze.
Booze for everybody else, but not for
booze for everybody else.
Booze for everybody else.
And I think that's it for me. Just Merry Christmas to everybody. Thanks
Merry
for
Christmas.
all the support over the last
Merry Christmas,
year,
Gary
and
D. Felice.
You keep on listening, hopefully.
Yeah. Before I play the closing song, the first sentence of Père Goriot from Honoré de Balzac.
Oh, God.
Madame Vaquet, née de Conflans, est une vieille femme qui, depuis 40 ans, tient à Paris une pension bourgeoise établie rue Neuve-Sainte-Geneviève entre le quartier latin et le Faubourg Saint-Martial.
Stu and
Thanks
Chinny.
for listening,
Stu
everybody.
and Chinny fall asleep in the background.
But somebody listening in France is like, oh, c'est alors, it's Freddy Balzac. I got 3 shelves full of books about Balzac. I got the 2 shelves of his books, and then I have 3 shelves full of books about him and his work. So I went nuts when I was doing Wikipedia for a while. I was like, I must own all these books. And now I have a whole bunch of Balzac books that I'll probably never use.
Yep.
Unless I go back to it at some point and do more research
You
on him.
probably will.
You never know.
You never know. You never know.
What a podcast full of dick fucks.
Yeah, I think we are.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm going to end it there.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
I've named the
I didn't
episode
grade a damn
Duke.
paper today.
Duke, when you look on the Google Doc.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
Book
seen.
of Swears.
Book of
I
Swears.
wrote a haiku and you didn't use it.
Oh, well.
Oh,
okay,
have you
though.
deleted his haiku?
I didn't
It's okay,
realize
it
it
was
was
a
a
shit
haiku.
haiku.
I just.
I know. That was the point, is that people wouldn't realize it.
Yeah.
But that's okay. But you could also do Book of Swears, fuck you, shit ass, fuck shit.
I don't think you're
shit,
allowed to
fuck
make the
shit.
episode name that long.
I don't know
fuck,
if you're
fuck.
allowed to have that on iTunes.
Okay, fine. Book of Swears, but knob. Is knob allowed?
No.
Oh, man.
Probably not.
But fart, snot, booger, smelly.
Oh, Jesus. Look, if you think it's a bit, write it in the show
donkey.
notes. Good
No,
God.
Put it in the mail and post it to us.
Yeah,
There
post
you
it
go.
to
I'll
us.
Put it on a
Put it on a
pigeon.
pigeon.
I'll put it on a pigeon.
Put it on a pigeon.
I gotta call my mom. She called
Send it
during the
over.
podcast, and then she called back, and I was like, "I'm sorry, I'm gonna finish the podcast."
Right, I will let you go.
Right.
And I will see
Have
you.
a good week, y'all. See y'all in a week and a half.
A week and a half, man.
Wow.
and a
Have a
half.
great Christmas, by the way, because we'll see each
You
other.
too.
again.
Happy
Merry
Christmas,
Christmas.
Have an
everybody.
amazing Christmas, people.
Merry Christmas.
Woo! Happy Christmas.
I hope the big guy brings you everything you want, apart from you, Duke, because you don't do Christmas.
Well, he is gonna bring me everything I want. I
guess.
get my wish every year. It's awesome.
I know. Get yourself a VR headset. There you go. You can put goggles on,
No.
like the rest of us.
Time off.
No.
Come on, get a goggles.
Yeah. Well, I don't get. I'm only getting a week off, but whatever. I'll take it. I'm thankful for that.
Exactly. Rightio. Enjoy your
All right,
Christmases.
peace out,
and,
fam.
yeah, speak to you in a week and a bit.
It has been fun, yo. This
Yo.
is always enjoyable. Happy Christmas, all.
Brilliant. Thank you for that. Bye. See you later, Chinny.
Bye.
Have a great Christmas, man.
And you.
Bye.
Bye.